Alright, people, let's just get this going immediately here. Get this party started. Get the broadcast going. There we are. Oh, yeah, that's looking good, man. We got the sound just right. We'll lower that just a little bit there. Just gonna drop it, get our titles going, get our... Let's do that. That's gonna be amazing, and I hope we get the we get the PTB open immediately there afterwards. Hey, hello, daylight. There we go. PTB 6 anniversary. There we go. Today is the PTB. I don't know yet. I'm waiting for the usually, and I'm hoping so very hard that, like last year, right after they had the live stream, they had the I'm gonna move my head over to the other side. Right after they had the live stream, they had the they opened up the PTB for everyone. So let's just shift myself over here actually. So we'll be on the left side of the screen here. If we're lucky. And as well, they made the PTB and all future Dead by Daylight broadcasts, or not broadcasts, I apologize, downloads and updates, very quick to update. So if we get access to the PTB, we're going to download it immediately when the live stream ends, and then jump right on it. And if that's the case, it might be the new killer. Or we'll see more of the new killer. Because they're going to show it off in the... They're going to reveal a new killer today during the live stream. And then after that, who knows? We don't know. They're going to reveal the killer. They're going to reveal the survivor. They're going to reveal 6-year anniversary event details. Some major balance changes. And hopefully the PTB right then. They're going to be like, hey, PTB's open at the end. And then we're going to be like, hey, everyone get over there. Although sadly it's only on... we're thinking it might be a killer called the Dredge, I think it is, from all the leaks. It seems so. To be honest, I got lucky in the anniversary, got barbecue for Bloodpoint. I like the new yeah, it's really nice that they get all the you get all the extra blood points every day. It's well, not pretty nice, it's really nice. Let's see where we get the um I'll put this on, keep this on in the background as well. Um How much time we got left? Okay, so we got 12 minutes here until we have the introduction of when they start their YouTube broadcast, which is fine. We have... Yeah, so I believe, like I said, I believe we're going to have a killer called the Dredge. It's hard to explain exactly what the killer is like. I hope they show us and explain to us in great detail what they're going to do in the broadcast today. We should get whatchamacallit, we should get gameplay immediately. Yeah. We should get live gameplay immediately. Alright, let's get that going. Let's get our bots. We forgot to turn our bot on because I'm a fool. Alright, let's get that going. Alright, where's that? Nope, not that one. Nope. That one's fine. Oh, that's the creepy clown one. That's always a good one. No, that one's just a little too crazy. This one's very epic. Lazy Boys Blue. There we go for this one right now. No, that's way too old school. Or just do nothing and we'll just talk. Or we could actually, you know what? I'm gonna open up. I have a better idea here. I'm gonna get the campfire. Where's the fire noise here? Thank you. Get that going. There's nothing like having a cozy campfire. We'll be looking the first weird killer I've ever seen. Yeah, the killer that we're supposed to be getting for the 6-year anniversary has a very particular look to them. They kind of, not that they look Lovecraftian, but they certainly look like they're like disfigured. They look the least humanoid, one of the least humanoid so far. Not the least humanoid, just one of the least humanoid. Alright, let's get this. Yeah. I think the when you have like someone like the like the Demigorgon is still kind of bipedal, you know, and then yeah, a lot of the things are still just there. Gotta collect your gifts. Just doing a quick login right there. Get that. And then we can just use the I know the Stranger Things DLC is gone, but Season 4 Part 1 is out soon. Excited. This is true, the having the I so wish that they were still partnered with Stranger Things. They would have been ripe for a ton of cosmetics and maybe like a second DLC is down the line as another licensed one might be getting. But yeah, excited for the new season. I don't get his new power, what they mean. He can teleport to lockers. That's what I hope. I hope they really give us an understanding of we don't even know if those leaks are real. That might have just been a red herring. So we don't even know if that was the if that's real just yet. Yeah, we're gonna find out. Again, they do a really good job. They do a really in-depth breakdown during the anniversary. They did tell us. They told us they're announcing a killer or announcing the next chapter and showing the next chapter. And if it's anything like last year, which I have to assume it's going to be, we're going to see gameplay and then get access to the PTB as soon as they're done with their live stream. I don't know how long the broadcast is going to go on for. I think last year was like an hour and a half, or almost like it was it wasn't too long. They had everything. They were going through everything in a brisk pace. They were not messing around. I like the pace of their broadcast. They don't waste your time. They did a pretty good job so far. They've done a pretty good job so far. They're doing okay for them. They're doing all right. They're doing okay. Doing a pretty good job so far. We got 7 minutes. I can't wait. I'm so excited right now. I can't wait. I meant to share this to the Discord. Oops. Gotta share this to the Discord. Copy. There we go. Let's get it going. Gotta send out the call to the Lion's Den. And that everyone watch party time. There we go. Alright, we're good to go. Alright. 6 more minutes, and I have to assume on top of the killer, we're supposed to be getting a new survivor. I tried my best not to look at the perks, so I'm not too familiar with what perks. Like, we're going to be getting three new killer perks, 3 new survivor perks. And with that can add, God knows what to it. I really hope there's no more boons. I hope it's not like a 4th boon survivor in a row. We've had 3 boon survivors, right? We've had Michaela, which was obviously the healing one, then Shadow Step after that, and then Exponential after that, and then the one from what's his face. So that's 4. Yeah, we could have 4 or 5 in a row here. Hey, Chase.
Everything
Good to see you, buddy.
As I have foreseen.
Well, sounds like we got some new Dark Shadows. Thank you for subscribing. What? What are you doing so large on the screen there? What was that all about? Did you just see my alert box stretched out to a ridiculous size right there? That's hilarious. 1 second, we gotta unstretch that alert box. Palpatine just ate the entire screen up right there. That was too funny. You know what happened? I was messing with the window. The broadcast window right now was tied to that. I did not realize I had them tethered in the same thing, so when I stretched the broadcast one, it stretched my alert box, and we had a full screen Palpatine. Ah, that was too good. The Force is strong with this one. It's so very, very strong. You know, I was thinking about it too. I was gonna get a new. I wanted the transition once we hit 250. I wanted to get a new subscriber sound too. Once we had the 250 subscribers, we're adding the 2 mod slots and the I wanted to do a new subscriber sound. I think we're gonna transition over to a Dead by Daylight sound. I just haven't decided which Dead by Daylight sound we can use. I thought about the tearing up of Michael Myers, but we've seen that before. There's a lot of good sounds. The hooking sound, that could also be good. Have it be like the pig's timer on the helmet. Just have like that sudden beep at the end into the bear trap. Just beep 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 beep. You know how it goes. Give us new hacks for killers to slow gens. I think what they did this time around, I don't think they gave a hex. I don't think there's any new hexes. There could be, for all I know. I think they just made it whatchamacallit. They gave a gen defense perk to the new killer, but it's just it's tied to nothing. But it's not tied to a hex. I should say not tied to nothing. It's just not tied to a hex. We'll see though. We're gonna find out very soon. We got less than a few minutes here. I'm getting real excited here. I'm so excited. All right. New killer, the new survivor. I don't know. I think it looked like it was a she, so I think it's going to be a new female survivor with a I don't know her background. I know nothing about her. I saw very little about her. I saw nothing about her perks, but I'm very excited to see any new survivor. I mean, they just have so many different types of survivors. They can just go anywhere with they can just add anybody they want, and I think that's pretty cool. And they seem to be doing a good job so far. Coup de grace, or a stakeout. Well, I mean, of course we go with coup de grace. I mean, if I'm not swinging from a mile away with Myers tier 3, what am I doing with myself here? Come on. You know how it goes. Let's get tier 3 Myers. 2 minutes, people. We're almost there. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh wow, there's 11,000 people watching the main broadcast right now. Oh, that's what I meant to do. You know what? I apologize. I meant to link the main broadcast in this right here. Dead by Daylight, the main Twitter was like, hey, definitely restream this. I'm going to put it in my description right now if you don't want to be here. Main broadcast. Yeah, there we go. I'm here for the 6th. Yeah. Hey, Shane. Good to see ya. Here for the 6-year anniversary. I'm excited. We got less than 2 minutes here. We are in the final home stretch. The final home stretch. That's a little redundant, but that's yeah. Okay, let's do this. I wonder how they're going to reveal things first. So obviously they're going to fluff. They're going to pat themselves on the back right in the beginning. They're going to be like, "Hey, we had a good year 5, and then they're going to be like, "But wait for year 6." So you know how it's going to go. They're going to pat themselves on the back. I've been playing this. I've been playing for 2 years. I love this game so much. Hey, that's good to hear. I really like to hear that you've been loving the game and enjoying it. Yeah, we've been enjoying the game for a bit longer than that, but I can say we're still loving it, and yeah. As you can see, we're very hoping, we're very enthusiastic, we're very enthused for the 6th year. Any information we're gonna get, the new killer, new survivor. Uh, I'm very curious what they mean by major balance changes, like what they mean by that. If they are referring to like messing with hexes and boon totems, are they going to be trying to rebalance that, restructure? Are they going to finally introduce the reworked moris? Are we finally going to see reworked moris, people? Do we want to see reworked moris? Please let me know if anyone wants to see a reworked mori, because not that I hate how they are right now. I don't dislike them. I truly don't dislike them, but I would love to see like a more fun way of implementing them, because it's like most of the times you don't even get a chance to see them. It's like it's almost impossible sometimes, like when you're winning a game so hard, you're not even gonna get to a third hook stage like them off of the hook and then have them be dead. Like get them in a position where you can mori them. Like I love the animations. They have beautiful kill animations. It's amazing, but they gotta, I think they really gotta do something about it so it doesn't feel like they're just being used to, I don't know. It's not like, even it takes like too long to kill someone with the mori sometimes. The better to just to hook them or not. Like it's like it doesn't make it worth it. Gotta find a better way. Oh, what? Oh my goodness, we just got everyone. We just got baited. All right. I'm gonna give it. Yeah. Okay. That sounds about right. Alright, so, Tombstone Myers is enough, I know from experience, yeah. You've been on the game whole 6 as long as I've known you, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh. Something's going on in the background. You see this? What's going on in the back here? Alright. It might just be like a passive animation. We just got absolutely bamboozled right here. Holy moly, we just... I hope everyone's ready. Okay, you know what? Now recalling, I'm remembering this from last year. They did do this before. It was a... they started the broadcast, and then they had a countdown to the show start. That's okay. It just gives us more time to discuss then. Let's turn down this main broadcast sound right here. Let's see where our balance is, because it's pretty loud. Even on my end, it's pretty loud. How about I bamboozle you, Romeo? Oh, Romeo. Please don't. I've been bamboozled. We've been bamboozled already by the countdown right now. I still have high hopes for the event and everything. The 6-year anniversary. I'm still happy and looking forward to all of this, but I am just I guess a little impatient. It's like when you get all the way to the finish line and you gotta walk those last few steps, and then you're told to like sit down and just like wait a second and just like think about the just think about everything up to that point. Has the new killer been revealed? The new killer has been possibly leaked. How do you guys know? Well, that's what the possible leak is. It's either that's either a huge bait and switch, or it's confirmed because the main source that confirmed or leaked the new killer, new survivor, new perks, all that stuff, new map, is an extremely trustworthy source. So either they got bamboozled and they're never going to be leaking anything ever again, or we already know the killer, the survivor, all the perks and everything like that. You think it's the Dredge, Ashley? Yeah. Dredge, yeah. I think so too. I am... My gut is telling me that the leaker had it right. You know? I love this chase music that we're getting from the, from this. This is too funny. We're in chase. But yeah, I think the leak was correct. I think they got it right. They're trustworthy. They showed a lot of stuff that really couldn't be like easy, like couldn't be faked the way it was. It wasn't something that was just like photoshopped. It wasn't like some fan fiction, fan made project, nothing like that. It was in-game footage that was in the Dead by Daylight engine that was in a way and shown in a way and shown discreetly, and yeah, it was just I'm like 90%. I'm 90% sure. I'm on that like 90% sure thing. But I'm always okay with, if I'm wrong, I'm okay accepting that 10%. We get a completely different killer and a completely different survivor and a completely set of perks like map. We get all of that is just not expected, and we get that wrong. And so if we don't get the Dredge, we don't get the I forget her name. I apologize. The new survivor. We don't get that's I'm fine with that. But I think that's what we're getting. I don't know what the new map is called. I don't. Do we have any? Does anyone know what the new map is called, or if it had a name yet? Because I know the artist was the map was leaked and stuff like that. We knew that was going to be like a graveyard, which it kind of was. It was like a mausoleum, and then the main like building that they had. We're in chase. Um, the I don't think there was a name to it. I'm trying to remember what it was. Garden of Joy. That's what the name was. Thank you. From the thickest mocha. Now I want some mocha. Holy boy, good to see you again. Coming back in here. As we're in the middle of chase music, the wait music for the countdown. They decided to be within like a few meter chase music was like they're like, hey, you know what would be like a nice countdown music for everyone in here, for our 16,000 like starving fans for new stuff. Let's get some chase music. Oh, and they stopped right there. Watch out, he's gonna throw a water bottle. Oh, what's this music? Sounds familiar. It's almost maybe this is like one of their trailer musics, one of their trailer sounds. Ollie asked to Oxenfree. I think it's just the profile picture Chloe likes right there. She sees Asta. Black Clover enthusiast. It's like passive opening music. It's interesting. I like it. I like it. Do 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 do. Just funny. I see. Are you excited for Albert Wesker? I would be both first surprised, then happy, and then extremely confused. And I say those things very in particular order. I would be happy first because I love Resident Evil. I love the entire Resident Evil IP. I love anything to do with Resident Evil content. I've loved the Resident Evil content. They added the Dead by Daylight. Thank you. Yes, please more. Please more. Thank you. I'll take it. Secondly, I would be actually like shocked because this is the first time they've taken a license and added, like, they've bled more content into it, not just like skins and like a legendary swap or something like that. They've added an IP, they added content from it, and then they added like, hey, here's two killers from the same IP coming in, both from Resident Evil. Then we have multiple survivors, two more survivors, not just reskins of survivors, but like six more perks, like actual, like if it's like Ada and everything else there, all that stuff. It'd be cool. Anyone got a clue who the killer will be? Probably going to be the Dredge. If probably going to be the Dredge if we're going to be real. Ari by Daylight, basically. Hey there, Zero. How we doing? Albert Wesker is a main villain, recurring villain up until Resident Evil 5. In the Resident Evil series, he dies in spoilers. He dies in a volcano, and then is not really taken over. Like, he has a son by name, really, only. He doesn't take over his enterprise. He's not but he is affected by a lot of stuff that his daddy did. But Albert Wesker would be very interesting to see brought into. He starts as a kind of a sneaky bad guy in the Resident Evil 1 games, and then he becomes more of a, like, someone you fight further and further on, because he's not infected. Well, he's infected, but it's a long story. It's very complicated. I can't explain it all. He was the STARS members, yes. He was for a short time. That was more of like a ploy. He was more of a, since the Wesker was brought up outside of Umbrella. He was already a part of Umbrella before he ever joined STARS, so he was always part of an Umbrella. But yeah. I would love to have him. I would love to have Wesker joined in. I'm very curious which Wesker they mean to bring in. If it's gonna be like Stalker Wesker from, like, I'm thinking like some parts in RE5, like he's like there's a fight with him where as you're playing as Chris and Sheva. After you deal with him, and that would be really really cool if it's like that one where he's like a slow stalker, and like in the, I think that'd be cool. Ada would be a perfect fit for a survivor. Um, I actually think there might be one of the first like long range movement abilities brought in to a survivor with her perk that she could give. And then apparently Rebecca from Resident Evil Zero, also a STARS member, is being brought in. Aiden, when does the update come out? Well, we got the stream in 19 minutes, and I pray that we get the PTB update or we get something today. I hope we get something to like actually get to play with today. Like we did last year. No guarantee, but I am very hopeful for it. Yeah, but yeah, there it is. I'd love to see a killer that looks like a survivor, but you could see transform in the game. That'd be brutal. That's why I want a killer from the Thing. If anyone's familiar with the Thing movie or the Thing, um, with Kurt Russell, and then they made a new prequel one, which was not the best, but a lot worse out there. Besides the point, there's the main being or the main thing that they're against is a alien that can kind of shapeshift and take over and infect people. So it would be cool to see a killer attack a survivor and then be able to transform into that survivor until like a certain point where they have to reveal themselves, and then do things like that. Would be cool. Thing 1, Thing 2, no. I'm just getting hyped about the cakes. I'm gonna get all the builds I've wanted. That's a good point. If anything, we're all just here for the 106% the 106% cakes. We need Jeepers Creepers. I wish they would introduce Jeepers Creepers. I wish the person who made Jeepers Creepers and who was who was in control of Jeepers Creepers and made a lot of that wasn't a complete and total scumbag. So like anything attached with Jeepers Creepers is usually attached with the man who is like actually pure evil in this world. So that kind of sucks. So a lot of people having problems separating like his art from like the artist from the art and that kind of thing. So they seem to make it clear that even though the killer from Jeepers Creepers is awesome and that whole entire story is awesome, the supporting it and working with it would be in way supporting this actual evil guy. Kurt Russell's a babe. Let's see it. I mean, Kurt Russell is a survivor. Come on, let's do it. We'd have a beard that'd be going against Jeff's beard. Would be rivaling Jeff's beard at this point. Can you check out Dark Shadows? Dark Shadows the game? I've played Dark Shadows before. I'm not gonna check it out right now while we're waiting for the stream, but yes, I am familiar with the game. I've played it a while ago. Check if they give the leprechaun main character. Yes, that's what we need. The leprechaun. Oh, can you check out Dark Shadows, the YouTuber? Dark Shadows, the YouTuber. I'll give him a quick look while we're waiting right here. Not on screen, but off on the side here. If it's easy to see. Hello there, cat. How we doing? Just getting movie stuff on YouTube. Nothing, no one big enough there for it. That's okay. But I'm not sure who they are to you, Bryson Hall. I hope they're a good, if they're a YouTuber you like, I hope you enjoy them and they entertain you. I would curious, so we know that Victor works, okay? We know a tiny killer works, right? In theory, we have a tiny killer. Uh, is that not we can get Chucky in there. Can we get Chucky? Can we get Chucky or the Leprechaun? We can make short height on killers work. We can make it work. We know the perspective works. We can make it happen, I'm telling you. Alright, so we've killed half the time here. We are so close. We thought we were close before when we were the first 15 minutes, and now this next... Oh, we're there. We are gonna make it. Have hope. Everyone hold fast. What an intro! I still can't get over what they're choosing for the chase. The chase music. The white music on this on their countdown is just such an odd collection. It confuses me. I have a way that xenomorph would work. I can't spell today. Yeah, xenomorphs. Oh god, I would love to see xenomorph, Ripley, alien, anything like that. For Jeepers Creepers, I would like to see a full backstory on him if that was the case. Yeah, they normally do. I mean, it's always a really well in-depth lore when they like give the character page. They break it down, what they did before, kind of who they were in the beginning, how they even got, why they were chosen by the entity, what they're doing for the entity, the relationship they have with the entity. That'd be really nice. They normally do an extremely good job incorporating different killer IPs into the Dead by Daylight lore, you know? Depends on which Chucky, though. This is true. What if Sweet Tooth? What if Sweet Tooth? It is a good question. Then you get the. It's all about who they can afford. They gotta apparently a lot of the people that it's interesting to see some of the people that like get the game or get talking with the people that talk about which IPs even can get into the game are just fans of Dead by Daylight. So you get like Pinhead in because the guy who actually ended up owning all that stuff after all the time is like a fan of as a fan of Dead by Daylight. He's like familiar with Dead by Daylight, and like when people reach out, it's like, yeah, I know your stuff, I like it, I'll do this, and it's like, okay, that makes it so much easier. Yeah, Sweet Tooth from you know what's funny? I actually was just using an emulator from Twisted Metal. I was playing what was the first one of the first games I ever played was like Twisted Metal 4 or something like that. Twisted Metal 4, Twisted Metal 5. It was on the PS1. I think it was the last one that came on the PS1 because I I was just in that transitioning period between PS1 and PS2 era. So that was when I first was able to play something, and that was Twisted Metals were one of my favorite games. Didn't really care for some of the more recent ones, but that's neither here nor there. We're here for some Dead by Daylight. The only thing they need is if they're gonna do a Sweet Tooth, if they're gonna do like a clown killer, is that they would probably just do a. They wouldn't buy they wouldn't buy a clown killer. They would just make a clown killer, like past the clown, obviously, like not a gas clown, like an actual serial killer clown. Um, Twisted Metal is the best on the PS3, yeah. I think one of the last ones, what was it? Twisted Metal, it wasn't Twisted Metal Black. I think it was the one either before that one. I forget which one it was. There was it was pretty all right, mostly because the driving was like way better. It was like extremely the combat was awesome. You want some Candyman? Candyman. Everybody wants that Candyman. There was one more after Black, yeah. That might have been the last one I played. Or the last one I got my hands on, not that I like played them as much as I did the Twisted Metal games as much as I did when I was younger. And then just some more weird ambiance music to play right there. What's better? Oh, down to 10 minutes. Oh boy. Oh, we're down to 2:45 there too. Thank everyone for the new subscribers there, joining us. Oh, wow. A lot of people actually have stopped by the stream already. Goodness. Good to see it all. I know everyone, that's why I'd like to see this enthusiasm. Everyone's ready to see the new stuff, have all this Dead by Daylight content confirmed and playable and out there and ready to go, and let's go. I was thinking that the xenomorph could lay eggs around the map, and if the survivor gets face hugged, they get a different mori or something like that. You know, that's an excellent, if they had like a queen, if it was like one of the queens. Usually the queen has to have like there's like a sack attached to the back of them, the xenomorph bug thing. So when she's detached from that, she can't really lay the eggs. But if, like, say you started like with Nemesis, okay, how Nemesis has a zombies that already start on the map. Just have eggs start on the map. Just be a xenomorph Praetorian warrior, or a drone class or something like that, and then just have passive facehuggers going around. And if you get a facehugger on you, you need to do something like a Nemesis thing where you need to if you don't whatchamacallit, use a vaccine or some sort of medical procedure, you get head popped like a pig. So it takes a few different mechanics from a few different killers and combines them together for a passive. The power would be like a really quick dash across the floor. I'm not entirely sure, just an idea. I think that's a great idea. I think the quick dash, again, another thing they're very much known for, like use a dash that maybe can even go like over terrain or around terrain. Would be very interesting. Have it be a charge of some sort. And then, yeah, we need Ellen Ripley as a survivor, please and thank you. Please and thank you. What I would love would be like a, yeah, Ripley would be sick. Would be if, say, it's like a drone or something like that with like a quick, like just like a quick drone. I think a dash attack or a dash ability would be proper. And if it's not gonna be like a dash ability, if you want to like get away from being too similar to another killer, maybe do something with like a tail whip, like do something to have like a mid-range attack. Think similar to the Nemesis, where he has the whip, but instead it's like a skewer, so you can maybe kind of get it. I'm trying to think, and because it's like you don't want to be too similar to too many people, because you don't want to be like a death slinger. You don't want to be able to just hook people and pull them in with your tail. You want to like have your tail just do damage or something like that. So I think that could be cool. Maybe give them a few different abilities. If you're going with like a bigger alien, I can't think of any way to really use a queen, like use the alien queen as a killer. It just doesn't make sense. Hey, Loki. I think we were playing Overwatch together earlier. Ripley would be sick. Normal Mori would be a classic hit, but of course the Mori would have to be the coming up towards the face and just blast their head open with with their second mouth. That would just be the obvious Mori from the alien, which is great. Alternate with the egg would be a chest burster. That's what I think would be the chest burster. You have passive eggs on the map that spawn the whatchamacallit. Yeah, you could have. There are spitter. Whatchamacallit. Thinking there are spitter xenomorphs. They introduced that a lot in like the Aliens game. There's an Aliens like survival, like Left 4 Dead style game that has spitter xenomorphs, which are really cool. Which I think would be a good idea, okay, with the ranged attack that's like an AoE hurt. So if like you're inside the spit for like 2 seconds or something like that, you take a damage state. So you're like forced to move. Have like a passive of like when you hit them with a pallet, like when you put a pallet down on the alien, it puts an acid pool around. There's a lot of options. I think is what we're trying to say. What we're really getting to at the end of the day here is that a xenomorph, the alien IP, you have a lot of options to work with the killer, how the killer would work, what you could bring in for the killer. Um, Obviously, no one else but Ellen Ripley. If you were to bring in anyone else but her, and any like I would be. I mean, bring in Hicks. That's fine. Give me Hicks. Give me some of the new people from the Alien Isolation game. Fine, totally fine. But it'd be sacrilegious to not have Ellen Ripley as the main survivor from the she's in Main's 4 movies. What is going to happen? What will they show us? Hopefully, we're gonna see a new killer. Hopefully, we're gonna see the new survivor. I mean, we're gonna see the new killer. We're gonna see the new survivor. We're gonna see all the new perks. We're gonna see a new map. We're gonna get the 6-year anniversary details. So that is the skins we're gonna get, what the crown's gonna look like, what we need to do for the event, how the event's gonna work. And then the last thing which they were ambiguous about were major balance changes, whatever the heck that means. But there we go on that. No problem. You are welcome. 4 minutes, 4:20 there, boys. Do 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 do. Hello, Indonesia. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope we're ready to see some Dead by Daylight 6-year anniversary reveal. We are 4 minutes in to the real reveal this time. So this is for the for real 6-year start now. No messing around. Have you seen the movie 31? And then they bamboozle us again. The movie 31. Why? I can't say yes right off the bat. I am trying to think the movie. I'll look it up for a second, but it doesn't sound familiar. Not just the number. 2006, 5 carnival workers are kidnapped, held hostage. Oh, is that? I'm guessing this is definitely this horror movie. I'm definitely thinking you're talking about this horror movie. I can't say I've seen the movie, no, but it looks interesting. The premise immediately has the cover of someone who looks like they're probably going to kill everybody else on that movie cover. Pretty good job so far. Hey, we we thank them for trying to do their best. Okay, we got to be diplomatic about this. How we answer this. How we say. How we talk about this. We always want to be positive and supportive here, but of course, a lot of silly things have happened, and a lot of glitches, bugs, just ridiculous metas have come and gone. Yes, like old Dead Hard. Remember how Dead Hard used to work? Worth the watch. Well, I am one to watch horror movies, so if I can find a place to watch that on one of the mediums, I think I'm gonna go give that a nice quick one. They have so many. I mean, as much as I love the clown, I would love a nice like another slasher clown killer. All right, get ready. Do 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 boo boo boo. Yeah, Sweet Tooth, yeah. Worth the watch. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. We're almost there. So close. Oh, you're just cutting out a lot? Do we get in early? No, it doesn't happen. The music is this. They have 30,000 people now on the main broadcast. Holy crap. I don't even remember what it was last time around. I think last time when they had some Resident Evil stuff being shown, it was like 60,000 and we're already halfway there, so that shows a lot of enthusiasm. Ban in chat. I don't think so. I don't think it was meant to end in a negative effect. I didn't choose the answer. The question means nothing. I have a wife. My wife's in chat, so answer to the question is no. But it's okay if they are. So it didn't seem to be used in a derogatory way. No, he's alright. He's right to point it out. It's keep a clean chat around here, best we can. I mean, we swear like sailors, but doesn't mean we're gonna attack someone. Oh, here we go, people. Okay, get ready. Get ready. Alright, we're gonna sit over here. We're gonna watch this right here. This almost looks like this guy is someone made like an action movie trailer for Dead by Daylight. This kind of reminds me of that. I mean, they just came out with so many cool things. It looks so good. 6 years, people. 6 years. Take the drink. Everyone get your liquid. We're gonna be here for a while. Oh, hey.
All right. What I was trying to say before I got rudely interrupted is that Funko Pops are coming. This is super exciting for us. We've been
That's too
waiting
funny.
a long time to be able to announce this. So right now I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the 4
Oh my
characters
god.
coming to Funko Pops. The Wraith, the Doctor.
So the reason why they're doing this is the last stream ended with them about to introduce Funko Pops.
And you can't wait to get your hands on those.
That's too funny.
Be able to get those
I mean, we're gonna get them, of course. I need to get them. I have, but everyone get that was a joke. That's meant to be a joke.
And that I've had a moment to calm down. Let me officially welcome you to the Dead by Daylight 6th anniversary celebration. We've got an amazing show for you today. We have the whole team ready to share some of the.
I wonder how much money Funko paid them to do that.
Surprises in store. We hope you're going to have a good time. Now, last year, our 5th anniversary was all about looking back at the 5 years before. It was a trip down memory lane, and I had a good time for one.
Good.
Since then, we've hit 50 million players in Dead by Daylight. That's crazy.
That's a lot of players.
A board game that was funded in under 1 day on Kickstarter. That was an amazing job by our friends at Level 99.
Oh, I forgot about that board game. That comes out soon.
Stayed within the 20 top games streamed on Twitch.
Yeah, they are up there.
Our next chapter, we're going to now be at 59 characters in Dead by Daylight. But today, it's not about looking. Today is about
That's so many things in the game now. It feels so big.
To have
so many people
out there playing the game with us. And while there's still a ton of stuff to do, we want to focus on the things that are going to make their way into the game next year.
Come on.
In the past, we've used these anniversaries to share our dreams and to share our ambitions. And we dreamed big. It's our job to do so. Once in a while, these dreams ended up being bigger than what we were able to deliver. And we don't want to do that today.
Good.
Today, our goal is to talk about what is actually going to happen within the next year and to give you precise timelines of when you can expect those changes. We're humbled by your passion and your support. Thank you so much for
I want that generator in the back
through the last 6 years. And we have quite a lot more for you. Oh, and if you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, you can actually play Director of Broadcast by voting in the chat and help us figure out which segments are going to come in what order. And speaking of which, here's a list of everything that we have in store for you today.
All right, broadcast. We're on the show. Let's say this is all the big stuff. Okay. 7 roadmap, quality of life, gameplay improvement, chapter 24 reveal, a look at the store, 6-year anniversary in game celebrations. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So we just got everything we said.
I want you to be in control of what we talk about next.
24.
Let's try it right now. Which one of these would you prefer to have? A, some free stuff.
B.
Something really nice.
B. Easy. Is there any way to turn volume up? Yeah, we can turn the volume up here, sorry. I didn't want it too loud at first. The waiting music was quite loud. The music intense here, guys. I gotta get. No, free stuff. Get out of here. You know what? I bet it's gonna be. I bet it's gonna be codes for Dead by Daylight. Just wait. It's gonna be like, here's 10 free blood points. Here's 10 free blood points. Get ready. I hope you're. 100,000 free blood points. All right, it's all right. We got it clipped. We got it saved. They did this last year too, and we were able to unlock certain charms and certain blood points and stuff like that.
Thank you so much for joining us today in the celebration of Dead by Daylight 6th
I love that
anniversary.
sweater.
I'm Stéphane Beauchamp, senior producer on the project, and I'm joined by Justin Brown, senior product manager on the project.
Nice.
In today's panel, we will have a look at the upcoming content for next year, so Dead by Daylight 7-year, the planned chapters, as well as our 4 main pillars for the game. Before we dive into that, however, this is a really good opportunity to look at our accomplishments from last year and talk a bit more about what we're particularly proud of or excited or happy that was released.
I told you, pat on the back
for me,
first.
I'm always extremely impressed by the quality of our original content. And the Portrait of Murder chapter was another one that really left a mark on me. But that being said,
nice.
Year 6 was an amazing year when it comes to licensed content, with the addition of Resident Evil, Hellraiser chapter, as well as 3 classic cult horror icons into our game. And it really warms my heart to see all of those different characters come together in the one and the same game. Is there anything you're particularly proud of that we did last year?
Yeah, of course. The first thing that comes to mind is the updated onboarding and tutorial. Seeing that come out to such a positive reaction within our community was really amazing, really rewarding for the team that worked so hard on those features. The next would be the 2 brand new maps we introduced last year. It had been a long time since we introduced new maps, and the team totally delivered on those maps, visually stunning, and that's not to mention the unbelievable job they did on the Haddonfield rework, which recently released.
Yeah, that map does look good.
Last but not least, it would be the Snowman event. All of the hilarious memes, movies, memories that were shared in that sort of holiday season was unbelievably amazing, and something I hope we can recreate again this year. Now, I'd like to take this moment just to mention that when we develop our roadmap, we always aim at delivering the most quality as we possibly can for you, our players. However, as it is a live tool, we're constantly having to update it due to urgent issues or new opportunities that arise throughout the year. As such, there were a few features we mentioned during last year's anniversary stream that still have not made their way into the game.
Thank you, Maurice.
Fear not, we will be talking about most of those features later today. Now, when we talk about what's coming up in the next year...
We'll finally finish it a year later.
I'll tell you some of the things we know we can expect throughout this next year. There will be 4 new chapters, which means 4 new killers and their survivor counterparts, of course. In addition to that, there will be 4 tomes in the archives, diving deeper into our character's lore. And with the narrative direction around the Observer's Tower going in a new direction, we're all super excited to watch that unfold.
What is this all about? We'll learn more over the coming year.
They're confirming 4 chapters this year.
For some of you who have been with us over the past year,
so chapter 24, 5, 6, and 7.
They're really things we have continuously worked upon over the last 6 years of the game. So our 4 pillars composing the roadmap for this year are game health, quality of life updates, live design, as well as our events. You want to give us a bit more info about
those events, huh?
Game health. Yeah, sure, I will. I would love to, Stefan. When we talk about game health, there are some aspects of game health that will always be ongoing priorities for us, such as security improvements and game performance optimizations. But this year, we're putting an added focus on matchmaking. We want to improve the matchmake wait times as much as we can, in addition to accounting for the various play styles we see throughout our community and rewarding them as such.
Interesting.
When we talk about matchmaking, though, it's also very much a quality of life topic, which segues very well into our second pillar.
It is an amazing segue, as if it was planned all along.
These guys
natural at that. Talking more about quality of life improvements and updates. You did talk about the roadmap and how we continuously shift things around and such. We use a lot of the feedback from the community to feed into that. And as such, CSAT surveys are a really important part for that, forums, social networks, etc., etc. When we did announce the autoban feature during last year's anniversary, it was met with a lot of mixed feelings from the community. And as such, we really held off a bit to make sure we were
this stuff is
doing
important.
This in the best
really, it is. It's just they're
we know
not.
Toxicity
It's not as
cheating is something that has to continuously be looked at and addressed in the game to keep the game as safe as possible. And as such, autoban and improvements to those
Thomas,
systems
we're just waiting on. We're just waiting. It just started. Got here at a good time.
We want to make sure we do it in the best way possible.
Good to have you,
dive
though.
a bit more into quality of life updates.
We're talking about the first part right now.
Talk a bit more about that in a future panel today, which I'm really looking forward to. But for now, is there anything you want to share with us about life design?
As a live game, constant iterations in our design and live balance updates are critical to keeping the game feeling fun, fresh, and exciting for our players. In addition to that, players' behaviors are constantly evolving, and we need to adapt to accommodate those new behaviors all the time. Matt Spriggans will be up shortly to talk more about the huge updates that we have coming and planned for this year in regarding live balance.
And huge is not an understatement.
Not an understatement.
Oh, I wonder what they mean by that.
One piece of news we're happy to break right now is that we're actively working on a major rework of the Raccoon City Police Department map that we released last year during the Resident Evil chapter. We can expect to see that sometime this fall.
Wow, a major rework on the map already. Wow. I didn't think it was that. Huh.
I'm very much looking forward to playing it. It's often been a difficult map to navigate and to play for players, and I'm really looking forward to see how it can actually be brought up to the standards that we have today, and I'm looking forward.
That's extremely
with
interesting.
That said, I'll jump into the events, something that really, really is an
important
aspect
for putting the code in
of the game. It allows us to move the game in a direction that's a little bit farther off the beaten path, something that's not necessarily what you'd expect from Dead by Daylight, but do that as a time-based thing allows us to really do something completely crazy sometimes and such. This is really an opportunity for us to get communities together and to generate moments you're never going to forget. I always think back of that game you played of Dead by Daylight during that specific moment of the year. As we've always done over the last few years, we'll have 4 main moments in the year that we're going to celebrate through events, which are going to be our anniversary period coming up in a few weeks from now, the Halloween period, the winter period, as well as the Lunar New Year period. These 4 events are really going to be the main ones for the year, but our cornerstone events are going to be Halloween and anniversary, since they're such big, important moments.
Good, they should be. They should be the focus.
On top of those, we're also going to try and do more live activations, such as login bonuses, Blood Rush that you're all familiar with, and boosted Rift Fragments collection, so that there's a reason for everyone to come back to the game and be more excited about playing Dead by Daylight more often and be happy about the rewards.
You should be rewarded for playing often.
Really looking forward to this year. It's really been an amazing one for us.
Help with the grind.
Thank you so much, especially for the continued support throughout those 6 years. Thank you, everyone.
All right, so just a bunch of
by Daylight fans. I hope you're enjoying the 6th anniversary celebration of Dead by Daylight.
Get this guy a better microphone.
I'm Matthias Claesen. I'm the director of the Recreational Fear Lab, and I'm here to talk to you about why people enjoy horror. Now, it might seem weird that folks like us voluntarily seek out frightening entertainment, but it's actually very common and for good scientific reason. It is part of human nature to find pleasure in playing with fear. It's what kids do when they play hide and seek, and it's what we do when we play DBD. When you're playing as a survivor, you're reenacting an ancient evolutionary drama. You're trying to stay alive in a dangerous world by outrunning and outsmarting a bloodthirsty predator. Your whole body is in survival mode, heart racing to prepare you for fight or flight. You get that invigorating adrenaline kick, and if you escape the killer, you're rewarded with a flood of feel-good neurotransmitters such as dopamine. Playing as a killer is different. You're immersing yourself in that same
drugs.
ancient scenario of predation. But now it's about catching your prey and the ecstasy of the hunt. It's that same adrenaline kick, but the reward is not the nerve-tingling relief of survival. It's the exhilarating delight of victory, the thrill of the kill. So when you play DBD, you're satisfying a primal desire for threat simulation, for playing with fear. But you're also satisfying another primal desire, namely the desire for story. Because DBD isn't just about the hunt. It's also about exploring the rich and constantly evolving narrative world of the game. Whether you're out for survival or blood, I wish you good luck on your next journey into the fog.
Interesting cameo there. Cats and Dogs collection. Alright. Back to the game now. Tell us more about the game now. More!
The killer is coming, but the generator is almost complete. What do you do? A.
Oh, of course,
the
D.
last skill check. B. Run. C. Let the killer grab you.
Of course, we blow up the generator.
D.
Come on, people.
Blow up the generator.
This is obvious. Look at all these tryhards on A right here, hitting the last skill check. Look at all that. You, of course. That's too funny. They have the best props they've ever had on the live studio thing they've had this year. That shed looks great. The fog, they have such a thick layer of fog at their feet, and then the generators are huge this year. They have multiple huge generators. Uh-oh.
Hi there. I'm Matt, design director on Dead by Daylight.
I remember you
I
from
work
last
with
year.
Dave, the creative director, and the rest of the
Throw the pallet down,
DVD
pre-drop
game
it.
design team on everything from updating and balancing our existing content to the development of all our new chapters and game features. I'm really happy to be back with you once more for this 6th anniversary broadcast. The upcoming year is going to be a really big one for Dead by Daylight, so I'm excited to share 3 key updates that our team of talented designers have been working on. An overhaul of our killer and survivor perks, a rework of our approach to prestige and progression, and finally, an update on the changes to the momentum mori system. One of the main goals for the game design team is to explore new ways that we can keep the player experience in Dead by Daylight fresh and fun for both new players entering our universe and for our highly engaged expert players with hundreds or even thousands of hours in the game.
Yes.
In listening to our players and reviewing our own data, we've found that some of the most consistent feedback is that in our high-level matches, meta perks have essentially taken over, meaning that players are consistently seeing the same perk loadouts again and again for every killer and every survivor.
This is true.
Looking at our data, there's a clear gap between the most popular perks for each role.
Good.
On the killer side, these are Corrupt Intervention, Scourge Hook Pain Resonance,
great perk,
Barbecue and Chili,
of course,
Hex Ruin, and Pop Goes the Weasel.
Uh-oh, what are they doing here?
And for survivors, Dead Hard, Decisive Strike, Borrowed Time,
Dead Hard,
Iron Will, and of course, Self-Care. With little motivation to explore different perk loadouts, this can naturally lead to a feeling of gameplay becoming stale.
Yes, meta gameplay is stale. That's why you gotta make your own thing.
We'll be releasing a major update that will rework and rebalance roughly 40 killer and survivor perks, including the ones that I've just mentioned. This is aimed at eliminating these clear dominant perk trends.
A rework and rebalance of 40 major perks, including the top 10.
There will also be some small baseline gameplay adjustments that we would like to share with you a little bit closer to the release date. So, we'll keep monitoring, keep reviewing.
That's so many at once.
In this way
That's so many at once.
To make sure that we avoid these meta perks becoming consistent trends for extended periods, whilst opening up the gateway for new undiscovered metas to emerge.
That's so many.
With this upcoming focus on balance,
40
we're also
perks.
working on an update to make perks easier to acquire and encourage more exploration.
This is also important. That was mind-blowing, but this is also important.
In an upcoming patch, we'll be releasing a rework of Dead by Daylight's prestige system, aimed at reducing the grind in the game by giving players more direct, quick, and easy access to perks, something that will improve the quality of life, not only for our long-term dedicated players, but especially new players.
Touch my dead heart and I'll never play your game again. There it is.
Our current prestige system is optional.
Yes.
And it awards a bloodied version of the base cosmetic outfit, whilst resetting the perks, add-ons, and items in the character's inventory.
Yes, please stop doing that. Don't take it away.
This update will change how this works entirely.
Oh.
When this feature releases, prestiging a character for the first time will instantly unlock that character's Tier 1 personal perks on all other killers or survivors.
Yes.
Making them immediately available.
Yes. We were just talking about this.
That our players are hoping that the RNG gods provide them with barbecue and chili in their early blood webs. However, with this feature, you simply prestige the cannibal to prestige level 1, 2, or 3 to unlock all of Leatherface's perks at the corresponding tier for every other killer. This will significantly reduce the grind and completely eliminate the random chance needed to acquire specific teachable perks through the blood web system.
That's really good. So at Prestige 1...
It's worth mentioning the prestige level won't be capped at just 3, so you'll be able to show your dedication to a particular character by raising them well beyond that. Additionally, the act of prestiging will not remove their perks, items, or add-ons. So there's no longer an associated reset of the character, if
That's huge. That's huge.
For those who haven't yet prestiged their characters, we're also working on a fair way to still reward players for their time investment and dedication once this update takes effect.
That is massive for all new players.
Both the prestige and perk updates to drop around the same time during a major release this summer.
Well then.
Finally,
drink some more water.
To close things out with some news on the Mori updates that we shared last year.
Yeah, this is what I wanted. This is
While
what
it's
you're
still
waiting on.
coming, we have slightly adjusted our approach to the system based on research, feedback, and prototyping iteration. We've arrived at something that feels more straightforward, yet still accomplishes the same goals that we set out with. The change to the system will still remove the Mori ability from offerings, focusing instead on rewarding efficient killer play, but we'll be incorporating the Mori animation as more of a natural ending to the match.
Yeah, that's what
This is something that we're currently calling the finisher Mori. When a killer downs the last survivor standing, rather than drawing things out and having them pick up and hook the survivor, we'll instead transition immediately and automatically.
That's awesome. It's like a fatality. It's like an automatic fatality.
Them to close things out in style.
That's so cool.
In a way that you would expect from an unstoppable killing machine.
Yes, that's so
There's
cool.
Also a few other additional changes coming with this system that we're not quite ready to share yet. But we're hoping to release the new Mori system as part of our Halloween update this year.
So far away, though.
Well,
I wonder if they mean like
the details of these updates in
all
the
right,
span of one
10
segment.
out of 10. I mean, more like a 9 out of 10 because I have to wait time. But
deadbydaylight.com following the broadcast.
Oh, come on,
Thank you
that's
as always
awesome
for the support.
news.
We can't wait to get these updates into your hands as soon as possible to see your amazing reactions. Thanks again, and see you in the fog.
Over 40 killer and survivor perks, the most popular perks being rebalanced. So, wow.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to the
reworked, not just like rebalanced, like completely changed in some cases.
I'm Justin, one of the senior product managers on the game.
Hi Justin.
And I'm Aurélie, producer on Dead by Daylight.
Aurélie.
And what a cool set we're on today.
Yeah, I know
it's pretty cool.
It's like the coolest thing they have right now is that set. It's so freaking cool.
We'll be a little careful.
Yeah, don't step.
We'll try.
So last year, Aurélie and I were here with
Aurélie.
with
what
all
an interesting
of you
name.
To talk about the pillars for the year. But I think some other guys on the team have that covered. So this year, we're here to talk about the quality of life updates that are coming to the game for year 7.
All right, tell me.
Now, while it's always our goal to give you the most accurate picture of what's coming and when, the reality is that deadlines can shift as well as priorities. And we live in a pretty weird world these days, so there's a lot of external factors.
Yes, honestly, I agree completely.
So, I mean, that all being said, we are going to work to have the most open dialogue with our players. So if something changes, you can bet us, other members on the team, we are going to be communicating and let you know if something shifts, changes, removes, added. really at all.
Yeah, more direct lifeline would be nice to the devs.
That being said, let's get to it.
Yes, and that's really cool because today when you will open the PTB, the first thing that you will notice is this new vertical layout.
She just said it. She just said today when you open the PTB, I think she just spoiled it by accident.
The current one, and we wanted to add more clarity and also make some information way more visible.
She spoiled it. She just said we're getting the PTB today.
Like for example,
with the new UI.
Some languages, they will have more space, but also when we have an event or something happening in the game, now you will be able to see right away when you enter in the game what is happening and how long it will take. You won't have to
We're getting the PTB.
Screens, navigate through the game to get access to this information.
And so I think if I can kind of nail down something cool for everybody is that I don't have to go into the archives to see how long is left in the Rift.
Correct.
But I'll see it right on the main menu.
Oh, well,
correct. You will have the exact timer, how long it will take until the end of the Rift.
PTB
and
confirmed.
That's part of what will make just the navigation easier and the information easier to find in Dead by Daylight. Another feature that will be also available today for the PTB, and I think that one will be really appreciated.
I think so. I think this one is one of those that players have been asking for
Give console
quite some time.
PTB now, right?
So that's the preset loadout. In the loadout screen,
preset
now
loadout?
you'll be able to have different saves, up to 3 for the moment, for your offering, perks, add-on, items. So you will be able to adapt your playstyle according to what you want to play.
Exactly. So I mean, if you guys want to create one loadout for goofy perks, one for playing by yourself, one
this
for
is
playing
interesting.
game,
Preset perks or preset presets right here.
No longer are you looking through, this whole inventory of perks that we have.
I mean, do you want to do a salvo build? Do you want a heal build? Do you want
to and casual games? Something else.
I mean, I like that. I hope killers can have that as well.
Your cosmetics. So if you have different style and you're always like wondering which one to use, well, now it will be extremely useful, easy for you to switch
look at that.
them. And for both the main menu and the preset loadout, we really think that the two features
that's cool. That's really cool.
More comfort and ease for the player.
How about a peak build? It's all contradicting perks.
Feedback, so please, when you grab the PTB today, share your feedback about these two improvements. This will help you to create the best quality of life improvement in the future as well for you. But that's for today. So what is happening for the next upcoming?
Oh, you were getting on the PTB immediately after the stream.
Features to share with everybody out there. So one of the main ones that we actually announced last year, do you remember? I think we were both there. It was matchmaking incentives.
Matchmaking incentives.
What we mean when we're talking about this is,
tell me more.
When players are matchmaking, we try to establish a good ratio of 4 survivors to 1 killer, and whether or not this ratio
that would help
is imbalanced one way or another depends on your server, depends on your time of day. So what we are doing is we are providing players with extra blood points to play as the role that is most needed on their server, at that time of day when they're online, which I think is going to be pretty useful for our players.
Correct.
Wow. People are going to see that big plus 50% and be like, sign me up.
In front, like on which queue they should go if they want to have the less waiting time.
Exactly. As soon as you log in, you're going to know which role needs you the most. So if you're there for BP or if you're there just to have fun with your friends, I mean, really, we're giving you so many more options.
That's awesome.
I think it's going to be a great experience.
That is awesome. I think that's going to really help get people playing both roles.
Trying to get that incentive. We are
that's awesome.
Doing what we're calling a game flow refactor.
Game flow refactor,
techy name, I know, but if we break it down, it's really giving you guys the opportunity to navigate around the game while you're waiting in the queue. So when you're waiting in matchmaking, your friends alone, what have you, you'll now be able to browse the store, check out some.
They should have had. This is taking so long. We've needed this for so long.
Archives. So if you want to change your challenges or read some lore while you're waiting,
you don't have to just sit at the. Okay, that's awesome.
I really love this feature because it feels like not a big change, but actually it will just bring so much comfort and remove so much frustration that I really like the fact that the navigation will be easy and you won't have any. It will be more comfortable for you to navigate.
And so now we're already making it more accessible to get to the archives for players by doing this, by putting the timer for the Rift on the main menu. But we're also doing some more updates to the archives coming later this year.
Like what?
So
like multiple challenges at once?
The main changes that I think players will appreciate right off the bat is now you can have one survivor active challenge and a killer active challenge. So no switching back and forth or anything crazy like this.
It's going to be so useful. That's so dumb having to switch back and forth.
Challenge equipped and feeling like you've wasted your time.
Yes.
Actually, it will be super cool because with the matchmaking incentive you just mentioned before, well, if you see that the survivor queue is better for the moment, and you have a killer challenge you won't have to go back to the archive.
Yeah, that was so annoying to switch back and forth. That was so annoying.
But you could queue, and then you could change it, because now we let you.
Yeah, because
so what would happen is as you find a match, we'll
he's like, we do that now.
Screen, let you finish whatever you're doing, and then bring you into the match. So I think that's going to be a very fun experience for players.
All right, they're on the ball so far today.
One of our other big features that we're updating in the archives is your ability to view a full outfit within the Rift.
A full outfit? What does it mean? Like the
visited the Rift page quite a bit now that it's been out for a while.
Oh, like the
so
pass,
now
yeah.
If the player selects a piece of a cosmetic from an outfit in that Rift, there's going to be an available button to click to view the full outfit as a preview.
That's cool.
So if you're not keeping up to date with our amazing marketing trailers that are showing off all of these cool renders,
oh my God.
you can view it from directly
Sell
in the game.
out.
And then go watch the marketing trailer after, because they do a lot of work on these, and they're very.
I mean, they look great, but
trying
still.
to get a lot of these changes out for this fall in one of our upcoming archives releases, alongside some other yet to be unannounced archive stuff, which we're keeping a little hush hush now. But it's the 3rd anniversary of the archives, so we're trying to put something really special together for you guys.
That's interesting. It is the 3rd anniversary of the archives.
We've got another big feature in the works, and I think I'll let you spill the beans on
big
this
feature.
one.
What is this? Come on.
This one, I think, our player, you are going to love it.
What is it?
So we have decided. Do you remember last year when we talked about bots?
Huh. Okay.
Not at all.
I'm sure you do. Yeah. I'm sure you will do. So when
bots,
we talk about bots, actually this year, by the end of the year, we really want to introduce bots in custom match.
Really
so the
now?
idea here is we want to give the player, like if you're missing a friend in a group, if you don't have any friends at all, or if you just want to play chill,
if you're maidenless,
try to learn a new killer, well, you will be able to do that in a custom match and just fill out the matches
she
with,
highlighted. If you have
bots.
no friends at all,
So
she
that will
highlighted
be
it.
Extremely simpler for you to play, and we feel like for some player it could be intimidating to play a new killer.
I would love to go up
or
against
to
bots
just
with the
learn a
killer
new
for the
one.
first time to
And
test out
this
things.
will
To tell you the truth,
actually be a safe environment for them to,
especially if I can't get people online.
and remove the pressure that you can have
Good.
sometime when
Bots
you're
are good.
in a real match.
For sure. And I mean, it's not just learning a new killer that can be stressful sometimes, but new maps as well, because the layouts can be entirely different. There's some new loops that you need to learn. So
Put bots into a fresh map would be great.
Practice those as well.
Just the
Use
look,
an old
yeah.
killer, use old survivors as bots, and just try out whatever map you want.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And this feature is probably the longest one for timeline, and we're targeting.
You don't need bots. You
this
got me.
For this
we got IRL bots.
I'm super excited for this one.
I am too.
I'm a bad killer, so I'm looking forward to it.
And I think you still have 2 features that you would like to talk about this today.
I do. So these ones are a bit smaller, but I think
that's huge. The box is actually
kind of
it's
streamers
kind of
will
big.
also be interested on both of these.
Streamers.
The first one I'll discuss is what we're calling streamer mode or anonymous mode. Still undecided, still in development. So the name may change, but the basic premise of this is to make sure that all of our players feel safe as they're playing the game, so that we're obscuring your name or the name of your friends as they're playing. So
interesting.
That no toxic players or wells inside or outside the game can find it and target
people usually just do overlays, have overlays, but yeah, that helps.
Security, that's a huge plus as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we just want our players to feel safe as they're playing our game, and we hope that this is a great tool to actually let them do
it's only a good thing. So
now the other feature
it is what it is.
I guess all about the survivors not feeling so safe, which is our updated wiggle system. So if you've been paying attention to
I like the new wiggle system. I don't change it.
Talking to you.
At least I do.
For the past few months, we've been testing out our updated system under our beta tab, so players were able to opt in and try it out. So whereas previously the wiggle system
no more
was
mashing. Let's get away from the mashing.
Keyboard controller, whatever you chose. Now it's instead a skill check. So during the beta, we were all listening to a lot of our player feedback. So our design team has really taken that into account. And with those changes, we're going to make it a permanent feature in the future.
And on behalf of the team, really thank you for using the beta tabs. It was really, really.
I'm okay with it. I'm totally fine with this being the permanent wiggle system.
How you feel about new changes that we just want to make
I think it's
that
better.
All the changes that we introduce in the game are the correct ones.
Yes.
I mean, I know we all love the PTB being able to try out new content, but this let us really bring in all of our console players who have been asking for a way, and all of their input, especially given that it was very controller heavy, is really appreciated.
And sometimes we just need more time also to get the feedback.
It certainly helps. So with all of these, we also have some other smaller features that we weren't really able to fit in here. So head on over to our website at deadbydaylight.com to read a bit more after the segment.
Also jealous of hitting seal checks,
yeah. You guys, you're excited about all the features that we announced today.
I am. I think that's
I know we are, and we expect that you will enjoy this.
All well received. Not a single thing. I don't disagree with anything they've said so far.
A very good Dead by Daylight experience here.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the broadcast, everybody.
Thank you.
My name's Jason. I'm a fog whisperer, and to me, Dead by Daylight is more than just a game. It's a lifestyle.
All right.
I'm heading to a parkour gym to work with professional tag athletes. I want to learn how I can apply my DVD skills in real life.
I mean, this looks like fun, but I don't know what this has to do with the 6-year anniversary event.
World Chase Tag is a team-on-team competition where one team throws in a chaser.
You know what's funny? I've seen this before as like a on Reddit they had a joke video about these people being like chased by the killer or chased by a legion.
Are you using vaulting? Because in DVD, when I'm being chased, vaulting is a pretty powerful evasion tool.
Yeah, vaulting gives you a very easy way of getting an obstacle in between you or whoever's chasing you.
So, what about slow vaults?
What?
Oh my god. I know they're just doing this as a joke, but I just want to see a Leatherface come around the corner with an actual chainsaw. Is this a new map leak?
Full training adventure. Head to the Dead by Daylight YouTube page later this week.
I'm missing the connection. Usually they do like a fog whisperer, like hey, look at all our fog whisperers or something like that, but yeah, that's not really selling me. There we go, the first down of their stream. A weird skit in the middle of their information broadcast. It's an alright sweater. I'd rather that as like a poster, I think, that decal, tell you the truth. But it's new.
The killer is in pursuit. What do you do?
Oh, this is tough.
B, use
I love how they have it crouch furiously.
C, loop forever. Or D,
Okay, obviously we're gonna use dead hard here. D, crouch furiously. Okay, so we know we're the toxic who's toxic in our chat. We know Chase would crouch furiously. Dead hard. That's what the D's really stand for. $100,000 more blood points. Code in the. There we go. GIG XLM3G for 100 KBP in BBD. There you go. All right, next big segment.
Everyone. I'm Joe Ashley, the associate
hey, Joe.
producer on Dead by Daylight. I'm joined by Xavier, our director, and also Rose, our project manager.
Seen Rose last year.
What makes Dead by Daylight so great are the characters. And telling the stories is one of the best part of our job. While a lot of storytelling is happened through lore, there's also a way for us to tell the story through the art and the visual.
Yes.
Today, we want to share with you a bit about the process of the collection that inspires us. we want to break some news about new announcement of a brand new collection we've been anxious to share with you guys for a while.
So I think this is a new skin collection.
Thank you, Josh. Well, let's take a moment to talk about like what's behind the several outfits and collection we provide to players during the year. So artistically, the approach is different when we work on our own content and when we work with licenses. When we do our own, we often look this as a way to put our own spin to icons and events everybody's familiar with. Of course. A great example is the Halo Blight collection. It's really our take on Halloween. You know, rather than creating cosmetics around traditional vampires, witches, werewolves, we decided to do something more unique, to tell a unique story, and we have like our killers. We made them more horrific due to a substance linked to the enemy.
I love all these. We were talking about this the other day. I love they're my favorite skins from the Halloween collections.
Unexpected, more original.
Just look
the lore
great.
And art direction have been reinforced at the same time, and we get to celebrate Halloween in a way that's very true to Dead by Daylight.
So on my side, the product goal is to create collections like this for all seasons. These collections would be something that we could return to and add to every year, but on our own terms, in a way that's creative for Xavier, but also not feeling like too generic or too easy.
Maybe Joash, you could share with us the different steps on the production to create these visuals.
Sure thing. So as you know, Rose got a good idea of what the type of collection that she wants. So afterward, I think the first step is to talk to the narrative team. The idea behind it is to make sure that
so that's how they make cosmetics.
We have a good idea and make sure also like it's kind of related to the character.
These are the people that make the amazing looking things in Dead by Daylight.
Story background and the lore. Afterward, we need to talk to the concept artists. They're the one who's going to put on paper pretty much with the art director and the concept art to put on paper pretty much the idea that we want as cosmetics. So also this is the time for us to put in detail what we want. So meaning like the accessories, the detail, and the type of material that we want. Once we're done, the character team can use those concepts to start their modeling phase. So pretty much to have the 3D model ready.
So in the case of the Fire Moon Festival, we created this in tribute to the Mid-Autumn Festival that is celebrated in so many Asian countries. And it is our own DBD-specific event that boasts like concerts and celebrations that are surrounding the full Fire Moon. And it's a celebration of life and also a reflection upon death. Yeah. So another part of creating this event ourselves was to be able to include a wider variety of characters into the collection. So, for example, those that didn't have an Asian heritage.
We should talk also about licenses because today...
All right, so they create in-game events and lores and stuff, and they make cosmetics off of it and
indeed.
Thematically connect characters through it. All right, understood.
Collections is being able to work with existing licenses as well. So we're able to introduce new stories and other brands that we love also into the world of Dead by Daylight. Speaking of which, anime and mangas are widely requested from our fans around the world. And we're really excited to be able to announce today a new collection that's right around the corner, one that marks DBD's first major crossover with an anime title.
Which anime title would it be? Tell me it's Death Note. Attack on Titan collection. That's interesting. So it's gonna be like scout uniforms and stuff like that.
So many of us on Dead by Daylight team are big fan of anime.
That's very interesting. Obviously, you can never have a Titan killer, but
creating new outfit based on the
that's pretty cool. I do enjoy Attack on Titan. It's a very mature anime.
Really exciting. We thrilled to be including
10 outfits and what?
Survivor and killers.
That's an insane amount of outfits.
We need to say some surprise for later on. I think we can still give some glimpse of the concept art for Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah. Because working on Attack on Titan was a great challenge. But
that's
really
a lot of skins. That's a lot of skins.
We had to assimilate like the iconic aspect of the 2D art direction from the show and adapt it on 3D, making sure like the characters remain themselves even if applied on DBD characters. And because they are not legendary outfits, the goal was not to reskin them and transform them into something way too different.
Interesting, all right.
Our more realistic art direction, so we then came with bigger eyes, etc. We felt it more like, okay, we could create like great cosplay of this character. Our mindset was more, what if our DBD characters were part of the Attack on Titan universe, and from who are they closer in the...
That's interesting. So they're not doing... So they're actually going to try to make the skins look real good.
It was really important for us to
see how that...
To select really some of our favorite characters from Attack on Titan, and so we could focus on some aspect of each to match our DBD personalities. We have Eren, one of the heroes of the show, and we have Dwight. Dwight, in a sense, is one of our heroes also on DVD.
Dwight as Eren. I don't really see it,
and, we kept
but we'll take
Dwight,
it.
Like having the
oh my god.
Glasses, the messy hair.
Oh, that's amazing.
With the equipment of Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
Sure, like, the equipment
that's too much.
And we have, like, nothing's perfect because it's Dwight. We have NG. For her, it was easier because we have Zarina also, and it was a perfect match. She's a scientist.
Oh, that looks so good, though.
And
that's amazing.
Zarina, like,
I love that so much.
Very inquisitive.
That looks so good.
That worked well. To keep the details of Zarina herself, we gave her eye patch, but not the glasses because she doesn't wear glasses. The Armor Titan. Is there, you know, we have it as an ultra rare cosmetic for the Oni.
Yep. Oh, wow.
And not only was a good match because we apply this skin in one of our largest killer of the game.
That's interesting.
But also we were able to use his crystal form for the Rage mode. And while the base of the crystals are blue in the show, we tinge them with a red VFX to represent the traditional Blood Rage for the game.
That's it for us. We hope you enjoyed the behind the look scene and also our new...
Alright, I guess we're getting Attack on Titan Cosmetic coming down the line. I think this was already like leaked or something. Or shown. I think Dead by Daylight already said... Oh my god. That was terrible. I think they already said that they were... Oh. Oh, it's the new character. New character trailer. This is her. They didn't even say anything about it. Yeah, this is her. Okay, so confirmed. The leak was confirmed. Shut up now. Here it is. Something ain't right with that house. Roots of Dread. Yeah, the new killer, Dredge, and then Haiti, June 7th. The Dredge.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dave Richard, Creative Director on Dead by Daylight, and I'm super glad to be here today to share the newest content for our latest chapter, and of course, to celebrate the 6th anniversary of Dead by Daylight. The tradition is to tell you all the content that's going to be in the chapter. And this time, we're quite excited. We're changing the recipe a little bit.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
An original chapter.
An original chapter?
So this new chapter is called
Roots of Dread.
And it's a full chapter. It contains a new survivor, a new killer, and a new map.
Ooh.
And a new realm of the entity. That's quite exciting.
New map, new realm.
So the story for the chapter revolves around a town, a perfect town. Well, a town that seems to be perfect. But of course, the residents are hiding something terrible. They're hiding secrets and a darkness. And when that darkness starts to bubble up to the surface, it creates our newest killer, the Dredge.
The Dredge.
Let's talk about it a little bit. So the Dredge is inspired by the Boogeyman, a story that is global.
The Boogeyman?
Many culture. It's a domestic fear. It's a monster that is really close to us, that is in our familiar environment, inside our house, under our bed, in our wardrobes. And that's the type of creature we wanted to feature, and create.
Interesting.
So it is the physical representation of the darkness of the whole town, of their secrets. And it is a weird and strange creature, a monster. It has an impossible biology featuring various limbs, heads, different.
It doesn't even have like a. It's just smoke at the bottom.
And it's
just a bunch of claws and hooks and bones sticking out. Oh my goodness!
Sure to create a visceral scare when facing this creature. It's a bit like when you're having a nightmare.
The thing looked so friggin' cool.
Super scary when you wake up, but you can't exactly put your finger on what it was that you've seen. The visual design of the Dredge is quite unique. It's a first for Dead by Daylight killers. It's a monster, recreated by different limbs, different heads.
It looks so good.
Pincers, tentacles.
I can't wait to get on the PTB.
To make sure that you, the player, would be able to customize as you wanted this monster. What's really cool as well for the Cosmetic is that we are able to explore themes that are organic, but also constructs, like this amazing Cosmetic that features dolls.
Oh, that's so cool. It's a bunch of mannequin parts. Oh, that's so cool.
So when playing the Dredge, we wanted you to feel like you're the embodiment of darkness, of fear itself. We wanted to recreate that feeling of a monster that's really close to us, that lives in your house.
That's so cool.
And so there are two phases to the power. The first phase is the ability to use lockers to teleport from and to. So, of course, this is great for map movement. You'll be able to.
There are lockers everywhere.
Really quickly. But it's also great to surprise survivors that are nearby lockers, and even survivors that are hiding inside the lockers. The second phase of the power is called Night Cycle, and this is where it gets really interesting. So based on action the Dredge will make and some passive abilities, the Night Cycle will build on the survivor.
All right.
When it is finally completed, Night Cycle will trigger, and a darkness will engulf the survivor.
Interesting, okay.
This darkness makes it very difficult to navigate, especially in chases. And the only thing the survivor can see in the distance will be the Dredge itself.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really creepy, and will for sure make the survivor make mistakes. Of course, the Dredge comes with 3 unique perks.
Let's see them.
We won't go into the details of these perks today, but I can say that they are themed around chaos.
We'll see them in the PTB then.
And corruption. Okay, now let's move on to our newest survivor. She's called Hattie Core, and you might know her from some archive entry that appeared in the past.
Interesting.
She appeared 3 times in the archive, actually. So Hattie has a dual heritage. She is born in northern India, but was raised by her adoptive family in Quebec. And so this will be an interesting background to explore through her different Cosmetic and also through future archive entries. Hattie has a very unique ability to see bleeds. These are areas of the world where the entity's influence intersect with our world.
All right.
And so Hattie had her share of paranormal adventures and encounters with dreadful beasts from the entity's world.
Seasoned.
Creature. And actually, we can see on her body all sort of scratch and marks from these encounters.
She's already fought a few different killers across the realms.
Hattie will come with 3 unique perks added to the roster of abilities that the survivors are able to equip and use. These are themed around paranormal insight, proficiency with occult items, and her own temerity. And finally, let's talk about the map. So this time around, we're really excited to introduce a new realm for this chapter.
Tell me more.
So really, we are going back to the roots of horror, to a classic, something that we see numerous times into different horror novels, movies, and other horror material. And this is a small American town.
That small American town trope.
Something domestic, something
just this small American town.
So for the Dredge map called the Garden of Joy, we are featuring one of the houses.
Yeah, we had that told us earlier, Garden of Joy. Confirmed, they were right. Thank you for that, chatter.
Looks perfect from the outside. It is like a ghost sitting in the middle of a gloomy forest created by the entity.
Looks pretty good.
When you go inside that house, you'll see how twisted and wrong it is, just like the residents that are hiding all of this darkness in secret. What's really cool about this new realm is that in the future, we will be able to explore it again, but in other contexts than in the Dredge perfect town. So this realm is built from different memories, from different characters. And so we'll be able to explore different cities wrapped inside that same realm. All right, that was the whole concept.
I wonder if that means. I wonder if that means there'll be like different buildings from different chapters in there.
As us to try this new content, and you'll be able to do so right after this event as we go live on the PTB.
Yes.
The chapter will become available to all on June 7th.
Give me the PTB.
Thank you again for listening today, and thank you for an incredible year of Dead by Daylight.
Now they're gonna give us the 6-year stuff.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Dr. Italo Brown, emergency physician, and this is Dead by Daylight.
Healing Dwight.
All right. So why is this person sitting? Oh, now that's actually kind of dope. It looks like he was injured or something, and she came through and rubbed this man's back. Look, if we could start prescribing back rubs in the emergency department, I promise you, I would let the thing fly. Everybody, you get a back rub. You get a back rub. Straight up on some, Oprah level stuff. It's actually funny because there is evidence that back rubs help.
They're not in that way, I don't think.
Logically, people say that it lowers heart rate, lowers blood pressure. Curative back rub for everybody.
Yeah.
Let's get it popping.
Everybody gets it.
Yo, I've seen it. All in your back. Wait a minute, bro. Oh, dude, no. Wait a minute. All right. I had to pause.
I wonder if any of us could actually unhook ourselves from the meat hook.
Thrown on a hook, and I've seen this in a bunch of different movies. So
yes,
it's really accurate. These like butcher hooks are real. Obviously, if someone ended up on one, it was intentional, in my opinion. From that angle, I'm pretty sure it's piercing. One of the ventricles of the heart, right? So the heart, we know, it's like
you're already dead.
Left ventricle is kind of posterior and sits to the side, as if I took a football and held it, with the laces kind of downward, right? So if that goes through that left ventricle, man, he's dead.
Yeah, the first hook killed you. The first hook was enough.
He's not walking away from this at all. That's a fact. If you're enjoying this analysis, make sure you head over to Dead
That's
by
kind of funny.
Daylight
See, now these are good. This is a good pass down skit when you have an expert on something talk about Dead by Daylight, like have them react to stuff like that. That's clever and fun. Of someone who's charming. All right, now we're gonna. I think the last thing on the list is the 6-year anniversary. Now that we got the killer, we got all the reveal. We're just waiting for the PTB to go live after interesting. After they do the 6-year anniversary information. I want to see what the crown looks like. The last major thing I want to see from this stream, and that I'm waiting for, is I need to know what the crown looks like. I need to know what that crown, how, or what. You see a lit hex totem.
What do? A, disassemble it. B, leave it be.
Oh,
probably haunted ground.
Always break it. We break it.
C,
we're going A here.
Turn it into a boon totem. D, point at it, but let your teammates deal with it.
Crouch and point, of course. C, turn it into a boon totem. Yeah. You tell the person in your Swift that has boon circle of healing to light it. That's what happens. That's what you need to do. That's how it's done. Took a long time for everyone to vote for this one. I like the disassembled. You can tell all the Michaelas in chat right here. All the booners. We don't have boomers in Dead by Daylight, just booners. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a mask.
Hey there, everybody.
Hello again.
I'm Justin, one of the product managers on Dead by Daylight. Still stuck in this fog from earlier, but this time joined by a new partner.
Hi, I'm May. I am a Twitch-lurking, dog-snuggling influencer manager on Dead by Daylight.
What a weird
so,
title.
Since the Dead by Daylight anniversary wouldn't be the same without a celebration in the fog, both May and myself are here to share with you what's going on for the Dead by Daylight 6th anniversary in-game event.
Tell us. Let us know.
Last year we had a really fun one, but the team has taken a hard look.
I need to see
what
that
worked and
crown.
What didn't, and we're trying to find ways to take it even further for the 6th anniversary, which is actually starting
even
on
further
our real
beyond.
anniversary this year. So the event
the 16th,
starts
yeah,
on June 16th. I think it's really cool. So for the theme this year, Fog is going to be celebrating something called the Twisted Masquerade. Now, this is meant to be a real party in the world of Dead by Daylight that's being hosted in the entity's name by someone lurking in the shadows, I've heard.
So we're getting not crowns this year, we're getting masks?
We've really tried to run with the theme and taken our decorations to the next level. As you might have already noticed in this broadcast, we've added this gorgeous midnight blue to our usual black and gold color palette, and you'll see it all over the entity's realm during this event. We're also reskinning the killer shack and the exit gates, and there's going to be some really cool, creepy effects because of it. Expect the entire fog to be decked out to the nines.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that we're decorating for really the first time, like proving just how big this whole celebration really is.
That's cool. I like that.
We really want this to feel like a party and a celebration. So everything is really going to play on this Masquerade theme in some interesting ways, beginning with our anniversary cosmetics. So last year was the second year that we actually did the crown collection, where mechanic-wise, players would run around, find pedestals, and collect a crown for that specific character. But this year, with this Masquerade theme, we wanted to find ways that we could really push it further and deliver an even bigger payoff when it came to the cosmetics to be able to collect.
So while you'll still be hunting down pedestals in your trial, this time you're going to be grabbing invitations to the Twisted Masquerade. Collecting those invitations will earn you one of 12 possible cosmetics as killer or survivor.
That's a lot of cosmetics.
Since we're going to a masquerade, it's going to be beautiful hand-designed masks.
Oh,
Last
wow.
year, you could earn cosmetics for every single original character. It was the same crown for each and every one of them. We feel like that's run its course, and we wanted to do something a little more special this year.
So no crowns.
We're focusing on one original survivor and one killer for every year of Dead by Daylight. The mask you earn will only be wearable for that specific character because it's tailor-made to suit their personality and style.
All right.
The masks are also going to be earned randomly. So even if you're playing as Dwight, you might earn one for Elodie or the Spirit.
And I mean, if you guys have actually seen it on the table, that's Dwight.
So while we are focused
all right, so we're getting masks this year instead of crowns. That's interesting.
Much more meaningful additions to your collection and look pretty sweet.
I mean, they're unique for, so I mean.
I mean, I've had to resist just putting this one on and trying to run away with it. Been told many times I can't take it home with me, so I'll have to settle for just earning it in game. And similar to
what a nerd.
Our Halloween
I appreciate him though.
Grove, the 6th anniversary
He's a good
will
nerd.
also include an event tome.
Oh, good. They usually do extra tomes for the events.
2 full levels of challenges.
Nice. You can get extra special charms and stuff like that.
To the Twisted Masquerade. And one big addition in this is going to be the community challenges. So last year, if you were around doing our community challenges, we were communicating on this via our social media channels. And we feel like
we had there was people had to do things as a community.
Directly in game.
There'll be an entire top track dedicated to these community challenges. On that, you can track both the global progression of everyone making effort towards these community challenges and your own direct contributions.
All right.
Your own direct contributions are important because you're going to have to work and you can't just take advantage of everyone else's hard work.
Exactly, but while the players are waiting for the community to catch up so that they can go on to the next challenge, there will be a set of personal challenges below on each level that you can work towards. And I mean, these are going to also give you a little bit more background on what's happening for the story behind the scenes of the archives and of the Twisted Masquerade.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be earning event cosmetics either way, so definitely take the time, try to finish all of them.
So what about Dredge and Hattie? Are they getting something for this Masquerade?
So since these are actually our 2 new characters coming in, it's important that we're treating them as our guests of honor for the Twisted Masquerade. So
that's so cool.
Sharing, both Dredge and
oh my god,
full outfits themed for the event that you can unlock.
Oh, that's another cool outfit. The colors look great on that one.
So if you want all of it,
that looks so good.
And they're really worth getting, so I suggest you do. And we also have some very cool, very gross charms, like this 6th anniversary
Amazing
cupcake, a pop-up card, and my personal favorite, a skull with a little party hat.
I love these charms. These look great.
The last person who tried to bring a party hat into the fog.
Try and stop
he doesn't like fun. Final touches on the event.
Just stop.
Bringing back some things from last year that worked really well, like our loading screens with developer comments and selected art. So, as you're loading up into your game, you're going to see quotes from wacky folks like myself.
PTB, yeah. As soon as the stream, as soon as the broadcast ends, the PTB goes live.
Really cool people who
they confirmed it.
On top of this, we're going to be bringing back our daily.
We're going to be jumping into it immediately. Download it immediately when this broadcast ends.
On a weekly basis, we're going to be changing all of the perks every single day, and be providing you a discount, so it costs less.
Oh, good. Another perk.
For every single perk.
Another perk roulette there.
On top of that, because we know you guys love blood points.
BP.
We're going to be doing a weekend blood hunt event, and then again, still not done. We're going to be giving a lot of login currencies. So, if that's not enough blood points for you, not enough rift fragments,
a lot of blood
not
points,
enough iridescent shards, players will be able to earn more of these just by logging in.
It's definitely not the time to save your pennies for a rainy day. There's so much fun stuff to get. Take advantage. But for now, on behalf of everyone, I just want to say thanks again for another amazing year of Dead by Daylight. And we'll see you in the fog on June 16th for the Twisted Masquerade.
June 16th, so that's 1 month away. The 7-year the anniversary starts here. Dead by Daylight Mobile. That's interesting. Alright, I'm updating the public test branch right now. The PTB is live right now. It just went live. Everybody get your PTBs if you want it. PTB is live. That means the new killer and the new survivor are on. What a weird Dead by Daylight mobile ad. Why was everyone was just taken into the entity's realm? Oh, he's Legion? What? I mean, that's a good Legion mask, but what a weird ad.
We're very excited to share some great news about the DBD mobile game. So we had a big update in Japan at the end of April, and the results are amazing. We want to progressively release this to the rest of the world.
Yeah, the PTB, I'm downloading the PTB right now as this broadcast is still going on.
In the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. You should know there's going to be quite a lot of new features in this version of the game. Leaderboards, quick matches, team system. We're also improving many aspects of the game. There's going to be visual improvements on the performance, fluidity of gameplay, and the control layout, and the new player tutorial.
Oh, we have our mod here.
Brand new rewards added, and some unique customization. More news are going to be coming very soon.
I am so confused. I just looked back at the screen at a very strange time right there. Why is there a Dead by Daylight? Are we watching a Dead by Daylight romance simulator? Is this a Dead by Daylight romance simulator? Do I have to now marry... I'm going to marry the Wraith. No, the Trapper. I don't know. Hooked on You. I cannot believe there's a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I cannot believe we just watched that.
If you had told me when we launched this game that I'd be here 6 years later with my feet in the
I have fewer. I'm at a loss of words. That's all I gotta say.
Is what makes today such an amazing day.
What did I just witness there?
To be able to announce that Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim, is quickly coming. So it is a crazy idea. It's an absurd concept, but we are always looking for new ways to tell our Dead by Daylight stories. Our fans have shown us over the years how thirsty they are for more background.
DVD dating sim game play coming this summer.
Ways potentially of expanding the universe of Dead by Daylight. I think the third one was Dating Simulator.
Oh no.
That was a surprise, but you know what? We decided to go.
I mean, I guess it's better than like a gacha game or something like that, like a Candy Crush. I guess I would prefer a Dead by Daylight dating simulator over a Candy Crush, Dead by Daylight Candy Crush, I guess.
As insane as it sounds. So we decided to go with some specialists out there, some people that made a
someone unalive me.
Colonel Sanders, that was very well received. And I'm very
Don't worry, the PTB is finishing up right now. It's downloaded already.
Talk a little bit. He's the creative director for the upcoming
Oh my god.
Dead by Daylight dating sim.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited that I got to create such a unique take on such a really serious and kind of.
How do you get that job? How do you go in for that?
A little bit of hearts and butterflies and shine some rosy warm light on it.
How do you get in that?
So yes, you're absolutely right. We created a very grim universe, and we asked you to do something extremely silly with it.
Yeah.
How does one
Very
go
silly. We're gonna
about
put that down.
making this right?
Sure. Well, I like to say that when making a project that seems as off-kilter and unexpected as this, the big gimmick for me is that there is no gimmick. It is a serious game.
Whoever does, I'm sorry, but you'll forever be like. It's just I don't know who it's for.
Respect as well, so that
but I can say it's not for me.
That does justice to the expectations that fans have and the expectations that these characters would have if they were slightly more real.
So it's a matter of really finding a new interesting.
All right, we're on the PTB. That PTB download was instant.
Yeah, so
we were in here instantly. We got this. Okay, we're gonna.
Important to put it out there.
Want to make sure that's clear. That being said,
I think we're okay. Can you know what? I say we just cancel. I think we're done with the dating sim talk right here. I'm gonna play it for the memes with friends. Yeah, I think we've heard everything we need to from this here. Let's get to the chapter here. Let's get to the new killer. Oh, this is so weird. This vertical. That's so weird. All right, let's just take a peek at him real quick. Where are you, beautiful? The Dredge. What the? Yeah, that is a formless being, all right. Oh, okay. That's awesome. All right, let's go. Just take a quick peek at the perks. We can just look at his character info. All right, so we have dissolution. Everything turns to dust. It is as inescapable as the coming of night. 3 seconds after injuring a survivor by any means, so auto attack or special attack, dissolution activates for 12 seconds. While dissolution is active, if a survivor fast vaults over a pallet inside of your terror radius, the entity will break the pallet at the end of the vault, and the perk deactivates. What? What? That's insane. Wait, you could... you can instantly shut down like extremely strong loops with this. All right, darkness revealed. Easy, my new main bra boy game, yeah. In your presence, places once thought to be safe are perhaps the most dangerous. When you search a locker, the auras of all survivors within 8 meters of any locker are revealed to you for 3 seconds. So when you go in, when you look inside of a locker, the rest of the lockers work as like aura beacons for you. You can, even if there's no one inside of the locker, this is going to be such, I'm going to tell you right now, the Huntress is going to have a field day with this. But this is good. I think this is going to be good at finding survivors, and just like figuring out where people are. And then we have Septic Touch, the Land of Shadows, subsumes all. That's weird. Healing only delays the inevitable. When a survivor performs the healing action within your terror radius, the survivor suffers from blindness and exhaustion. These effects linger for 6 seconds after healing action is interrupted by any means. Interesting. So it just makes it, if you start healing, you can't see auras and you become exhausted. That's okay. That's relatively simple. And then the power is just, yeah, all over the place. Let's go look at the survivor perks real quick. Let me get a look. Doctor in the middle. Alright, let's take a look here. Where are you? There we go. Heidi. Alright, so we got her personal perks here. We got Inner Focus. You have honed your abilities to see through the haze of Ravage. You can see other survivor scratch marks within 32 meters of you. Whenever another survivor loses a health state within 32 meters of you, the killer aura is revealed to you for 3 seconds. Now this is nice, actually. You can find other survivors extremely easy this way. Did you check the survivor? Yeah, we're looking at her right now. This perk looks okay. Now this perk is nice. You can follow other survivors. Think of it like Nancy's perk, where you can see your own running scratch marks. Now you can see other people's scratch marks and follow them. Find out where they are, and then also the second effect of when a survivor gets hit around you, you get the aura. So this helps. This will help you navigate in close looping situations. This is going to be really helpful. All right, Residual Manifest. A lifetime of chasing the darkness has taught you that the best disinfection is light. After a successful killer blind action, the killer is affected by the blindness status effect for 20 seconds. Wait, the blindness, so they lose all aura reading capabilities for 20 seconds after you blind a killer. That's insane. That's actually, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. This perk grants the ability to rummage through an open chest once per trial and guarantee a basic flashlight. Wait, so this is it's like what's his face's perk? Quentin's, where he gets an automatic medkit, but instead it's an automatic flashlight when you go through an open chest. That's curious. So you can auto get a flashlight, and then you do extra effects when you're flashlighting people. Alright. And then Overzealous. Fighting back against the Ravage motives and inspires you. After cleansing any totems, this perk activates. Your generator repair speed is increased by 4%. This perk deactivates when you lose a health state by any means necessary. Wait. So you can buff your totem speed by breaking a totem, and it stays that way until you lose a health state. So you can be in a super buffed generator repair speed. So if you run you run a toolbox, you break a totem early, and then you can just like hyper push a generator out of the way. That's pretty cool. And that's only level 1. I wonder what that goes up to. Oh, yep. That was a bugged. That was a super bugged animation right there. Alright, let's play as a survivor first. I'm gonna have to just assume that everyone's just trying to get on. Let's throw in Overzealous right here. Start going through her blood web. Of course, head on, so we gotta run head on immediately. I want the new map, truly. Good luck. And then we're going to use all our things. We're going to max out our blood points a few times over. Since we're on the PTB, remember, no blood points are... Nothing carries over until the live servers. None of the progress carries over. So we can spend whatever we want to, however we want to. So we're going to spend all of our iridescent shards for all that fun stuff. spend what we can down to like 15 seconds and then try to get some perks on. See right here, this is what I wanted. I want a commodious toolbox. This is good. Oh, good, no mither. Just what we need. Yeah, the animation, whatever she has is a super bugged animation. Alright, so let's run that, and then we'll go that, and then do that, and alright, here we go. So we ran a toolbox because we're looking for a totem. We're gonna go break a totem, and that's gonna give us a, oh, that might be a mori. Actually, I think that's a survivor survivor thing. Hello, I'm new here. Happy to see the new PTB. Oh, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm also very happy to see the PTB. Hello as well there. Mihai, I hope I'm saying that, the name there correctly. 8798. Oh, we're on Lampkin Lane, so we don't see the new map just yet, right off the first path. I didn't get any offerings for the new map, thank you. Or, unfortunately. Alright, let's go see if it's the new killer first. I want to... Oh, there he is. Look at that thing. I gotta hear the chase music. We gotta go find the chase music first. We gotta go. First game on the PTB, we gotta go. Come on, show yourself. Oh, what? Just like zipped out? You think he teleported? I don't know what happened. Where's it? It just sounds terrifying. What? Where did it go? Alright, so that's one of my perks right there. Seeing when someone gets hurt, I can see the killer for a certain amount of time. I can't get over how good this killer looks right here. The terror radius music is a little, okay, see, look at that. I can see scratch marks right there. Look how easy it's gonna be for me to find, alright. See, I can see her scratch marks now. Guess she doesn't want help. But I also have the buff. I have 4% increased speed on my generator repair speed because I broke a totem. And I have the 4% until something breaks. I gotta get chased by this thing. Chase me. Terror, specter of the night. I want to get hit by it. I want to see the attack animation. Next game we're playing killer. I'm gonna use this bush. I am the bush. Yeah, so he's definitely teleporting away right there. Oh, whoa. Yep. All right. Totally not unnerving and or scary. This is like, oh my, this is so cool. This is like Freddy's fog, but cooler. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? Does it just last for a certain bit? Oh my goodness, these are, yeah, the souls of the damned just yelling in my ear. And now I'm exposed. Wait. I can lock. Why? How could I lock? I can lock the lockers? Get him out of here. So I just locked all the lockers right there. That's terrifying. It was. It kind of reminds me of Dumbo a bit. Yeah, the Blind Archer. I agree. There's a that darkness right there was insane. That was like I was like getting uncomfortable just listening to the screams. Just those like the painful like screams. That was just not fun. You think this person's getting saved? I like this extra buff from the speed I have from one of her perks there, Overzealous. I think I need to go in for the safe here. I don't think this other person's gonna make it in time. And then I'm closing lockers too, so I can oh no, they did. They can latch onto the lockers. I can put latches on them. How long does that stay? Is that permanent, or does he need to come by and like take them off, or do they unlatch themselves over time? These ones are still latched up. Do I need to go everywhere in this house and unlatch and latch all the everything up? I'm very confused. He also had an iridescent add-on that gave an exposure effect right there. When I walked by a locker, the iridescent plank, it was called. Oh, whoa, okay, yep, okay. All right. Didn't know what that sound was. Okay, that was... Let's hope he doesn't fall from there. Okay. There he is. We gotta... Nah. We'll go around the house here. Him busting out of that locker was absolutely terrifying. This is not that strong of a loop right here. Alright, we're just gonna try to get over here. I think this pallet is still here, right? Wrong. We got a pallet over here, though. I think we get over here in time. I'm gonna get greedy and go around the far end of the car. Alright, so what does this do? What is this right here? Oh! He can... Why? I misunderstood what his power could do. I did not know he could teleport like that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Do you have a second to talk about our savior? Oh, oh my goodness. Alright, that caught me by surprise. He reverted back to that cloud he put down on the loop. So he does have anti-loop. That's what I was misunderstanding. I thought he was just a... Alright, so he does have anti-loop. He does have an anti-loop ability. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, the chase music. Whew. Yeah, this thing right here is what he's traveling in. And that's what I believe is where he can then go to a locker while he's inside of that little like zone, inside of that that particular thing. But he can also revert back to it immediately. I would love to get a heal right here. But there's lockers right here. Here, heal me. Oh, he's coming in. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here. Oh my goodness. Alright, so he does have anti-loop around pallets, which is... Okay, there he is. Look, we can see him. He's like a ghost, and he's like in a different form while we're over here. That's so cool. Alright, this killer both seems awesome, like he looks awesome, it's terrifying, awesome aesthetic, and then he also seems like he can be useful. He just showed an instant, the very first use of counter loop, a very easy instant of counter loop. And now we have this too. Now we just have freaking something we can't even deal with. I mean, we can deal with it. It's just spooky. And then not being able to see like the entire distance, not being able to see past like what is like 32 meters. Like what just exposed me right there? Why am I exposed? What got me? Oh, is that the iridescent plank at the end of the darkness? You get exposed, right? That's what it was. It had to have been. It had to have been. I think that's what it was just set off right there. He had an add-on. Oh. Very interesting. Oh, okay, he's inside that build. Okay. Sees me, maybe? Doesn't see me? We're gonna try to get up here. There's 2 gens around here. Gotta be careful. Oh, we just pulled her off the generator. Did he pull him out of... I don't know what happened right there, actually. I don't know if they just got pulled out of a... I think they got pulled out of a locker and they didn't know the power. Didn't know the Dredge's power. Nope. Absolutely not. That is just... insanely unnerving to watch the Dredge just fucking... Pardon my French. Just pop out of that locker. Did you see that vaulting animation? Oh my god, that was so cool looking. He was like a... Just like a... I don't even know, like a... Just like a literal pile of... I don't even... just flesh and bone. Did he just pass by me? He did. What is going on here? Alright, so we're gonna have to go probably like a pre-drop pallet kind of thing. Oh, there are two god pallets right next to one another. This is unfair. Okay, so he swung too early there. Alright, I should be able to make it to this one right here. Yeah, okay, so his power does nothing for him right there. Alright. I didn't need to put down that pallet so early, and then we have another one right here. I saw what he was trying to do, but I can understand. It's kind of like the add-on for the spirit where you have a husk. So these shorter, I think these shorter loops are going to be really unsafe. You're going to have to pre-drop. So I'm going to pre-drop this like that weirdly, and then run around it. Let him do his power, and then double back. Okay, so he can cancel it. He can cancel it and then attack out of it. That's good to know. That's good to know. Oh, that's not the way you want to go. Nice. Nice. You got me there. Where's my adrenaline? What is this? He looks... What is that? That, like, spectral form that... Oh, my goodness. What do you think about how... I think she's pretty cool. I like how she looks. I like her base cosmetic. I like her, her perks. I think that 2 out of 3 of them are actually going to be usable right off the bat. You don't even need combinations. And then, I also like the, what is it? What time will it be released? It looks like the chapter comes out on June 7th. This is the PTB. You can access the PTB right now on Steam. The beta is live. You can access the beta. I think I'm being left for dead here. So he's using his power right now to keep the darkness near the hook. So he's trying to bait people to get near the hook right here. Yeah. Now I'm dead here. Wait, never mind. Last second save. We're in there. I ran the long way for no reason here. Guess I didn't. Heal me? No? She's on death hook. She's on... Does she have a mori, please? Is it a mori? It is a mori. No, I'm missing the mori. I gotta let myself die. I'm gonna get moried here. I hope it's an iridescent mori. I'm missing it. No. Mori me. Mori me. Yes. Everyone get ready. We're getting moried. We're getting moried. Let's do it. Oh my god. Oh, I love the screwdriver in the back. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, that looked good. Oh, I forgot to move my camera over. Oops. That's okay, we'll do that right now. Oops. Move that right there. That was awesome. That was so cool. Getting like absorbed into the amalgamation of flesh and... We are now the Dredge. That was so cool. Okay, so we had the survivors are afflicted with the exposed status effect for the last 12 seconds of Nightfall. That's interesting. And then exiting a locker during Nightfall blocks all vault locations within 16 meters. Also very interesting right there. Very curious iridescent add-ons. Those are really cool. The next killer is Wesker, yeah. We're definitely gonna find out. We're gonna find out very soon. I've been keeping my eyes out on the broadcast while it's been muted. Nothing too crazy with that on any information like that. But if the information is correct, then I'd be I'm happy to see like what they're gonna have, like what they're gonna bring. Let's play some killer now. Let's play from the killer's perspective. Well, actually, first we want to go to the store because we want to go bam and go yes, give me my all that fun stuff. Do that. Do that. And then do that. Oh wow, actually, yeah, we did hit a ton of views there. Oh my goodness, thank you everyone for stopping by this Dead by Daylight PTB stream right now. I appreciate all the new faces we have going in right here. We're just going in right from level 1. Gotta get used to his power. Thank you everyone, thank you. Holy heck. New map looks amazing. Yeah, Mori was amazing. So I subscribed. I appreciate that. Hello everyone. New wish Springtrap was a killer, but oh well. Hey, never say never. You never, every time I say I don't, like I'm sad we got this killer and we didn't see this one, we just, next chapter ends up being something like exactly that or something else that you really like. It's all the same. You never know. Never lose hope on who the heck they're gonna bring into this game. That's all I gotta say. Never lose hope. Alright. So we're just gonna try to get enough perk slots right here and get going. I've not played the new map. I've seen it, parts of it. I'm looking for an offering. I've yet to get an offering either of the Bloodwebs or any of the Bloodwebs we've been doing. Oh, we just hit 250 subscribers right there. Actually, that was our next major milestone. Thank you, everyone. The 10 new subscribers we got during this 6th anniversary live stream right now. I appreciate that, everyone new here. Thank you very, very much. I know everyone's friggin' super enthusiastic about this new killer, the new chapter, everything else in between. We're here to, I would love to see what he can really do on the against. I want to test him. I want to like really have him into every chase, get a good chase into a lot of different loops and see what kind of strength he brings into how he can counter loop and how he counter pallet, stuff like that. Did you see the Resident Evil teaser at the end of the stream too? Yeah, the best part. Yeah, I saw the teaser of it. I wasn't sure. Yeah, it's all right. I'm very excited. Resident Evil is one of my favorite game franchises of all time. So, I am super excited for any and all new Resident Evil content coming into the game. Really, in any form. At first, I thought it was just going to be like legendary swaps for the killers, but apparently it's going to be not like I can't say it's like a duplicate chapter. It's going to be its own chapter, as far as I understand. It's going to be like its own chapter, you know. It's just going to be whatchamacallit. It's just going to be new, like new killer, new survivors, new perks, all that stuff. Oh, and another subscriber. Thank you. Got all our perk slots going. We're just doing our blood web right now. We'll take that Tinkerers, actually, that can help. But right now, we are looking for either all the iridescent. We want to make sure we get all the ultra rares and iridescent add-ons for the killer to try out things. LA and DC just subscribed. Thank you. sequel chapter. Yeah, it's like it's not like Resident Evil 2. It's not like you can't even say it's a Resident Evil 2 chapter because the Resident Evil it's just a second chapter with Resident Evil, the second Resident Evil chapter. But it's not meant to go with the other chapter. They're gonna it's unique as far as I know. At first I didn't think it was gonna be unique, and then with the other information, all the leaks that have been coming out, it looks like it's going to be it's very obviously going to be its own chapter, like how Nemesis and brought in the own 2 survivors. Why can't I have that? Why will you not let me get Pinker of level 2 in this web the way you just brought that up? Can you believe that? Resident Evil the Eviling, yeah. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil is Resident Eviler. I'm trying to think. How can you be eviler? You know, like it's more evil, eviler. You know, that doesn't roll off the tongue. Resident Evil 2, evil harder. Are you happy with it being Wesker? Hell yeah. I mean, I think Wesker is like probably in my top 10 like favorite video game villains of all time, or video game antagonists of all time. So having him in, I'm just curious about what they're gonna have, what his power is gonna be. If they're gonna have him be like a stocky, like a slow stocky boy that has like big punches, kind of like how his Mercenaries mode or how he played in Resident Evil 5. He's gonna be like a weird hulking mass of leeches. Like, what is he gonna be like? Is his power gonna like evolve him or something? Oh, look at that, we good. But Wesker being the new killer, totally fine with it. Totally have it. Project W does heavily hint in Albert Eske. It's called Resident Evil Project W. Well, judging that he watched at a cam, it said cam 3. It might be a killer that can place cameras. That would be interesting. I don't think they'll do anything like with the Resident Evil, like the RE. I forget there's like that one attached to Resident Evil 3 where you're like the Overseer, you know? Like they have the Overseer and it's kind of like an asymmetrical game where the Overseer is trying to trap and take out 4 Resident Evil survivors and all that stuff. So there's like something like that. I don't think they'll try to connect those 2 things because that was an extremely failed game, to say the least. I expect to see a whatchamacallit, I expect to see Wesker is what I'm saying. Just some guy without a mustache, thank you. Yeah, resistance, that's what it was. Resistance. I don't imagine them connecting, trying to like do any crossover with a failed tacked on whatever that was. I played a few. It wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. It wasn't good either. It was kind of janky. It wasn't a good shooter. They had terrible servers. It was fun playing the Overseer. That was really fun. I loved playing the Overseer. You know, we're running Mori first. If we don't get a map offering, we're gonna run a Mori offering. And again, we're just trying to get a ton on this killer so we can try some different builds with him on the PTB right here. Did a horse just come out from his bottom? Yes. Take your pick of animal. He has that inside of him. Just name an animal and he has some form. He has some part of it. Don't know what you just dropped something there. You good? You're good? I knew it was gonna take forever to try to find a match, of course. Like capybara, yeah. If we look right here, actually, you can see the hoof of one. Alright, so these were the 2 iridescent add-ons that we saw the last time. We won't start with those. Let's first read his power once again. Press and hold the power button to activate. Once activated, the Dredge leaves a remnant behind. Aim at a locker and press the ability button to teleport into it, or press the attack button to return to your remnant. So that was them going back. They could either use the ability to go and teleport or use the ability to snap back to where they first activated said ability. The remnant is disabled when teleporting to a locker, of course, and when a survivor touches it, or when a survivor touches it. Oh, okay. So you can touch that. You can touch that smoke trail, that thing behind, and actually hit it like a crow, like the artist crow, and cancel it out. Press the ability button to teleport again. Each teleport consumes a power token. Exit the locker. Returning to your remnant will activate the glooming cooldown, after which all power tokens are recharged. Okay. Or the gloaming. Survivors can place locks on lockers to slow the dredge exiting them, so it doesn't stop him from teleporting to the lockers. It slows him from going to the... Oh, hedgehogs. You can see that sticking out the top. The dredge can break locks by exiting the locked lockers or performing a basic attack on the locker, so he can swing at them too. Each locker can only be locked once. Special ability Nightfall. The Nightfall meter builds when a healthy survivor is injured, a survivor is hooked, or the teleport power is used. The Nightfall meter also fills faster for each survivor in the injured state. Once the meter is filled, Nightfall begins. And that's the one where we saw that AoE blackout right there. We were very... that was really cool to see that, everything getting blacked out right there. So let's just think of a basic... We'll use... we got Tinkerers, right? Yeah, we'll use it. We got Jolt. Use that as well. Dissolution. Let's get his new perks in there. Let's get 2 of his new perks in there. Might just get all 3 of his new perks. We'll take off Jolt, because I think Tinkerers would be great to lose our terror radius here. We'll use Darkness Revealed. So we have Darkness Revealed being, when we search the lockers, every locker on the map becomes a aura reader for us. Dissolution makes it so that once we do some damage to people, pallets become breakable. They will break on fast vaults. And then we got the Septic Touch, which is just an added thing to our terror radius that exhausts and blinds people while they're in the middle of doing all those actions. Let's look at some of the rare add-ons. Usually the very rare add-ons will almost be better. Be better than most of the ultra rare add-ons or just about anything else. Or the rare ones. Very rare, are usually the best. Nightfall is active at the start of the trial. So right at the beginning of the trial, you can have Nightfall activated. Nightfall is automatically triggered when the last generator is repaired. Now that's cool. Any survivors that comes in contact with the remnant is afflicted with the exhausted status effect for 15 seconds. So if they hit your remnant like smoke cloud, they will touch it and then they will become exhausted. That's pretty cool. I mean, it has 2 immediate effects, so it's automatically going to start in the beginning, and then it starts and it goes on final gen. So you get 2 big uses of it. This is great. So Nightfall is going to be like just the best thing in the world for you while you're on the massive maps. And it's that huge, right? I think it's a normal killer speed, right? Yeah, 4.6. It has a normal one. Gut me Ghostface. Alright, so obviously we run our Mori. Let's run Survivor's Auras revealed when using blah blah blah, when using the last one. When a survivor's injured from full health during Nightfall, they're afflicted. Alright, that's fine. Increases the duration of Nightfall. Alright, let's do this. We see 2 Nightfield things right here. Just a real quick gimmick build. Do the Nightfall, but now increases durations of Nightfall by 20 seconds. So they're going to be in Nightfall for so long. Let's see, increases charge speed when survivors are injured. Use Reign of Darkness does that. Increases the charges by another 25%. Adds 1 more tokens for your teleport. Auras of locked lockers are visible in yellow while charged. Oh, that's interesting. Teleporting to the remnant will activate Killer Instinct even if not in Nightfall. The dredge will emerge from its remnant facing the same direction as when teleported. All right, we almost got through all the add-ons right there. Let's have some fun here. Let's have some fun. The backstory for the dredge, it is, well, you know what? That's a great thing. We were looking at the perks. We got so distracted by the perks and everything like that. We didn't even look at the full backstory on the dredge. He mentioned it coming from the town and essentially spawning from the culmination of all the terrible, insidious, dark, horrendous secrets that a town had, and just spoke evil and malice into and it became this being of a pure negative energy. These things that just want the worst parts of people like stitched together. It's meant to be like an idea killer, like meant to be a killer that is an embodiment of an idea. Oh, we got the map. We spawned in on the map. Okay, we've never played this map before. I have no idea where I'm going, but we're gonna... Alright, so now remember, darkness is activated right now. What? is going on? Remember, everyone is in darkness right now. Okay, see right here how they see me over here? Alright, let's get a minute chase. Okay, here's the main house. Going for a swing here. Oh, the claw. Oh, that's so cool. The whip. Oh, it's like a wiggly little... it's so cool. Oh my goodness. I can see her very easy. I wonder why. Alright, so I kind of auto-targeted to that other girl. Alright, let's just get her down. Alright, let's turn around here. The chase music's actually pretty nice on the killer side. Oh, it's so nice. The weapon looks so cool. It's so gross. It's like wiggly. Because it's your arm. It's just like a mandible. You know, like a praying, like a... Not a mandible. Mandible, is it a... What that claw would be? I probably... Let's try to use it. Alright, so they're locking lockers right here. So what if I teleport to this right here? Oh, I got right behind him. Oh, okay. So it's like a quicker Demigorgon teleport. I mean, at least it felt quicker, like moving through. Like moving through was quicker, you know? Alright, she didn't fall for that. We're just gonna have to eat this right here. That's fine. Alright, that's not too bad. Alright, so if we charge this teleport, is there anywhere else for us to go? No. She just ran over this way. So if I just... That's so cool. There we go. I might have got it right there. She just got like the laziest spin-off on me. That's hilarious. Nice, okay. I did good by doing... Oh, that pickup animation. Did you see that? I didn't see the hands. Did you just see all those hands that came out and pulled it? Yeah, this is the PTB right here. We got on the top left, or it's actually kind of obscured by our chat, but this is the public test build right now. 6.6, yeah, version 6.0, 6.00, yeah, 6.0.0. Oh, that pickup animation was awesome. All right, we're gonna go after her now. All right, I think I get her here. Yeah, she took a little bit of a wide line. All right, now can I... I did actually cut her off right there, but it wasn't enough. Nice, okay. It's a big hitbox, you gotta keep that in mind. So what I should be doing is actually should be using my clone around here, my remnant clone, and trying to double back with it. Yeah, let's try it right here. Oh, I didn't want to teleport here. Oh, yes I did, apparently. That's okay. Cool. Super cool. The update is out, but it's only for Steam. So you can, if you have access to Steam, it's only for PC builds that you can get access to the public test build. Alright, let's go check this locker over here. Yeah, look, I can see outside the locker here. That's so cool. You have such a... All I can say is you have a big hitbox. That's all I gotta say. So she's gonna go... Alright, I was trying to bait her out there. Do a double bait. It kind of worked. She just ran off. She was smart and just ran. You think she makes this? Nice, she actually does make it. Nicely done. Alright, but it's blocked off now. She has to run away. Yeah, she just has to run away. She might still be able to get to a pallet. Nice looping there by her, though. Very clean. Nice, I get her. Okay. Nicely done. Where's the in-game event? That's not a... We won't see the in-game event until... I believe next month. So they're not doing the... They've revealed what it will be like. It's going to be a Masquerade event this year, but they have not... They're not showing it off just yet. Alright, let's go over here. You can teleport real far. Real quick. Alright, they went inside. Oh, one person went inside. I see this person over here. Chase them since that's going to put pressure on them. Okay, someone's already out there. Nice quick hit right there. Oh. Nice, okay. She held way too long on that corner. Break this pallet right here. Turn around. That pickup animation is so cool. Where do you even aim on this head, actually? Where do you blind on the dredge? I had this up as well. What did I just swing at? Did I just swing at nothing? I just looked back at the screen and like swooped myself. I was about to say, there's definitely someone... I don't think I make this, so I'm gonna charge my teleport like that. Oh, do you see this right here? Do you see that loop right there? Look at this loop right here, and that's a sneaky one. Now she's blocked off right here. She can't. Oh, but yes, she can. Oh, it broke. I could have just chased her. I could have just chased her through. I had my perk. I'm not used to having this perk up. I had the perk that makes her break things when she faults it. That would have been such a smart play right there if I was paying attention. Oh my goodness, that's so silly of me. Can I mori her now though? I can, okay. So we're gonna pick her up so we can mori her right in the middle right here. We're gonna mori her on the street. Get ready everyone, we're moriing her right here. All right. This, one of the coolest kills. Let's hide off to the side here. I'll more into her head. It's so cool. All right. Next one, we'll put our camera down. All right, so Tinker's just went off over here. I should have used my teleport, by the way, but I just wanted to walk in. I see her waiting right here. She was smart and just ran away, actually. All right, so right here is where I would want to use my power. Yeah. Oh, I got caught on something, but that's how you would use your power properly. If I was better at him right now, I gotta get used to that. That's okay. Got to get used to that power. They're in darkness right now. We can see with the left side on the portrait of we can keep track of when they're in that darkness state. Remember, it's a team-wide thing, so it's not individual people holding on to different darkness values. It's everyone holding on to that. All right, so let's teleport to that one up there. Are we in this house? We did go by someone. Yeah, so that movement's insane right there. Being able to do that, that probably shouldn't be normal. That was insane. I was able to just go back and forth between a generator and a hook in a millisecond with that power, with the power like that. With just moments I had in going back and forth right there. You're running into fences. Dead hard? Watch out for the dead hard. Nope. No dead hard. That's insane. That teleport's insane. Yeah, remember, darkness just activated again because now... Yeah, they're on the store. Yeah, so you can just... There's always lockers next to doors, too. There's always lockers next to doors. You can never get a door that's too far away from a locker. I should have just not doubled back right there. I'm giving her the better side of the loop here. Nice, okay. We're able to just back walk our... Can I mori you? No. We can't snuff that. I didn't even see the totem there. Must have been a healing totem. They were probably coming to this corner of the map pretty often. I can make this just fine. I was probably closer to a hook. I just didn't realize where it was. Let's get her. They're still both injured. Interesting. So you can get... It gives me killer instinct when I pass through them. That's what's doing it. Okay. So when they're in between me and the locker I'm teleporting to... Oh, you're just... She dead-harded, which was really nice. It was a good dead-hard, but I pinned her up against the pallet right there. It'll be deadly when his power's properly learned. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm telling you, this is my first game with them, and I feel like we're unlocking things left and right in our mind. Yeah, I see them right there. I should have moried them. I saw the person walking over here. Alright, let's try this one again. Yeah, she doesn't even have a pallet here. Can I get this? Nice, okay, we got it. And now we're gonna mori here, right here. This is so cool. That's just so cool. Oh, she wants it. She come. Oh wow, yeah, you're right, Chase. There, we have hit. It has been an insane stream today. Oh, they want the they want a cinematic mori. All right, let's get the camera off here. Let me turn off the camera. Let me turn it off. Let's get it. We got to get him a cinematic mori. Let's look out into the porch right here too. All right, here we go. Oh, just beautiful. Just so cool. A knife, a screwdriver, 2 screwdrivers, 2 knives, a few claws. Oh yeah. We are now 1. That is so cool. Where did you go, little survivor? Very hungry killer. 3K, baby. This killer is so cool. And the power is fun. GG. That's okay, so right off the bat, killer power feels fun. Killer looks great. Cool mori. Perks we'll figure out the perks. You know, that takes a few days. We can say all we want on the first few days, but it takes a while to really feel the meta for that. Oh, that killer. Oh boy. Meg Scream, yeah. The killer is not released right now. We are on the public test build right now. This is the Dredge. Yeah, the backstory. The Floyd was founded, so it's about a small American town that just starts being so evil that it manifests this character. This is such a long character bio. There's no way we actually do that. All right, let's go back to Survivor. Let's play another. Let's go back. We'll ping pong back and forth between Survivor and the Dredge here. Did I not go? That was weird. I thought I clicked on Survivor. I guess I didn't. The Dredge. Hey there, Nor. Hello, hello. Glad to see everyone here. I really appreciate you guys, everyone being here. This is real awesome. This is really awesome. Oh, and look at the presets are here too. Remember, we can have different presets on builds. So I see I have none remaining. This preset can't be used because I have no more items remaining in the preset. That's so cool. Vommy Mommy TTV must be an Otsa alt account. No. Good luck. Oh, good K. Good luck. Got some more love to Heidi here. Heidi. Heidi, 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 yeah. See, look at the whatever item they're holding is just glitching out. Look right there, just force grabbed him out of nowhere right there. It just makes no sense. It is a new interface. The new interface is awesome. I'm really enjoying the new both the new UI and the main menu, and then there's also we have the new like fast we have the new fast presets here, which is going to be really cool. Darn a cake. I would love to see the new map again. I love how Nancy Wheeler is, for some reason, completely blocked out right there. That's a little weird. The new menus look alright. I don't mind the vertical stack. I think it is going to be better than that one with the friggin' the bottom, like the horizontal stack was not that, did not look that good. And it started getting real crowded when they have like 8 things down there. I kind of like the horizontal one, and then they can, I would love like rotating main screens, you know, like as much as I love the main campfire, have like maybe some dynamic entries, some dynamic loading screens there. That'd be cool. Hello from Malaysia. Well, hello from America. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I think you hit it right on the nose there, Ozzy. The new killer's a big fat blob in blood with knives and hands and eats people. Okay, I'll go this way. I got pointed at. It's so weird being able to see that this is the new perk, so it's like the antithesis to Nancy's perk, where she can see her own scratch marks. I can now see everyone else's. I can see other survivors' scratch marks. Where are you, Blob Man? Alright, let's go. Alright, we're in a bad side for... Oh, God. Alright, that's fine. He kind of messed up. Oh, where's the pallets? Where are the pallets? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Alright, we are in trouble. We're in trouble. Oh, no. Danger. Yep. Okay, we gotta... I will use every single pallet on this boat if I have to against you. Alright, there's one. Alright, gotta go. Gotta go. Oh, oh my God, that vaulting animation is so cool. It is so cool. All right, he's trying to teleport in front of me right there. All right, so we just ran out haunted grounds right there. We were in a very, very tough position there. I think he kind of made a mistake though. He shouldn't have broken that pallet. I think he should have just bloodlusted me through that first pallet. It wasn't even that long of a loop. I think he could have bloodlusted me safely without even wasting too much time. But that's neither here nor there. Yes. Oh. That's what happens when I start looking at chat. I can't hit skill checks. Yeah, so the new killer power works in a few different ways. Think of it kind of like it's very similar to teleporting like the Demigorgon, but to lockers. So you don't need to lay down anything. You can activate your power, look at lockers, and teleport to them once your cooldowns once your power is off of cooldown. Secondly, where you start your power leaves behind like a husk, like this darkness, this cloud of darkness, that can be reverted back to. So the killer can choose to double back to that husk or teleport. So you're giving yourself multiple teleport options. And how that works well in a loop, you can put your husk on one side of a pallet, loop the survivor around the pallet, push them towards your husk, revert back to that husk. Oh, here he comes. Oh my God. and then go hit the survivor, and then cut them off, and just stop the loop from being a problem. Oh boy. Ow. Gotta go. Yeah, in the darkness, okay. In the darkness, it doesn't seem like he has a normal terror radius. Like, you do get chase music, but the terror radius is gone. Move, move. I thought he was coming in, that's why I didn't want, but he's chasing the other Nancy right now. And the chase music is cool. Oh, the music, yeah, absolutely Aussie. They do a great job. They always do a great job with this stuff. So this is, and this is a passive of the killer right here. This is us being brought into internal darkness and damnation and scariness and everything bad and dark and spooky in the night. We are being brought into a realm, that realm by this creature. And we are being brought into the darkness. And that happens passively, like as the killer is hitting us, as they're teleporting, they're building up a darkness meter overall. And when that goes off, we gain, as you saw, our range is extremely limited. And as well, the terror radius is completely gone. So think it's kind of like a Freddy, like when you Freddy lullaby, but much more severe on the penalty of what you can see and can't see, can and cannot see. After like 32 meters, it's just complete darkness, and then the killer is highlighted in white, as you saw that like white aura right there. But this is one of the maps where that power is extremely strong, because I couldn't see, like by the time the killer is visible to me, I'm already in chase with him. Like I can't like run in position, like I can't like think about going anywhere, no terror radius, no nothing. I gotta go. I just like, he's already close enough to just, oh. Like that, look at that. That was just a base teleport right there. We'll play him again. We're going to be playing him again next round. We're switching back and forth between Survivor and the Dredge. Heidi and the Dredge. Can the killer mori you or insta-down? The killer has a glorious mori. The killer has the mori, so I will try to get mori this game again. And then also as far as... What the... as far as I know, the there's only insta-down add-on, so there's a few add-ons that will incur will put in exposed state. So this is the darkness, which is just a bunch of unnerving. This is just. See how limited my vision is? Like I can't see past I can't even see not even a third of the map now, or than my normal distance. On a map like this where it's super important because of the fact that you need to be able to see a killer coming from like way over there. This is so cool. Oh yeah, the Attack on Titan collection. They have a Cosmetic, an Attack on Titan Cosmetic collection that they announced in a pretty cringe way. They could have handled it a bit better, that's all I gotta say. No, the darkness is not a perk. The darkness is a passive to the Dredge. Let's go save our teammates here. It's a passive that builds up immediately as the game starts and is built up through hitting survivors, hooking survivors, and teleporting using your power. Get this person up. So that's such a good power. I think they want to get killed. Hard to say. I think they want to die and see to get moried, if I had to guess. Yeah, I mean, the skins kind of look good. Like, they showed off 2 skins, and they looked alright. It's not like the skins were bad or anything. I'm excited for the skins. I like both the IPs individually. But they I think they were trying to be a lot cooler. They thought they were going to be a lot cooler than they ended up being. That's all I got to say. What's this? What's this? Let's go. What's going on here? Yeah, so he gets locked behind the locker for a bit, and then he can break out of it. Guess we just do this generator. That's Victor, yeah. You remember him? You feel old yet? But you remember him? You remember Victor? These screams are just... They do not let you calm down. They do not let you like sit back because you have to pay. You have to. Oh my goodness. You guys keep at it. I'm right here. Keep on it. You guys are doing great. I have no idea what's going on. Is he in the locker? He is! You can stay in the locker and then catch someone if they go inside of it. Oh, wow. That would be I should have jumped in and see what the animation looked like right there. I should have checked out what that looked like. I dropped a like. I appreciate that, Avenging Angel. Very kind of you. Let's go see if we can watch this person get a few moris off. This is they're definitely trying to get moris. Everyone in this lobby, I bet the first like 10 games we're gonna see people try for chases, and then it's just gonna be please more me. How do you play this update? I am playing it off of Steam on a beta branch that is live. You can access the PTB from Steam, and it's live right now. I have no idea where to go. Like, where are the exit gates? Like, I can't even tell where to go. Like, how do I even tell where to go for exit gates if I didn't already know? Would Wake Up tell me? Okay, I guess I got one over here. And you build it up, the darkness builds up extremely quickly, so this is a great constant passive. Like, look at this guy right here. No terror radius. I'm in it. Found some fresh meat over there. He's trying to two-hook everyone. Let's see that more here. Just open the game. Me too, yeah. The update was actually extraordinarily small. It was like 2.2 gigs for the PTB download off of Steam. It was teeny tiny. But they mentioned after the last one, they said all future ones were going to be super tiny and I literally downloaded it live in less than 5 minutes. I was in the middle of streaming this live, or the watch party live. Got the PTB and then was able to. All right, so we've beaten him by doing this. So let's get him off the hook. All right, he wasn't going to give us that easy. Let him off the hook. Get the mori. I like how he kind of like drags himself on the ground, you know? Like he kind of like, he's constantly pulling his mask behind him. New here, how's the new killer? I'm loving him. Looks great, plays great. Having a ton of fun so far with him. Everyone seems to be enjoying a very positive reception right off the bat. An extremely positive reception. If I hit more skill checks, I would have been able to get out proper there. Let him kill me. I want to be Mori. Don't pull me. Don't pull me. Don't pull me. She's gonna pull me. Alright, good. Alright, good. I'm at second stage. Okay, pull me off second stage and let me die. Okay, now pull me off. Thank you. Pull me? Thank you. Okay, good. Alright, now kill me. Kill me here. Kill me. Yes. No, Mori. Why isn't he Mori? He's not Moriing people. He's just hooking them. I want to be Mori'd. He might have a yellow Mori, maybe? Mori. He had, I see this, what is this? He has a blacked out offering. If this is, all right, tell me he has, if he has the shroud item and not a Mori, I'm gonna feel like a fool. That's all I'll say. I will be the fool if it's a shroud and not a Mori. Does the new survivor perks hurt Lightborn? No, I think Lightborn still counteracts the new survivor perk with the flashlight here. I still think we're GG, no Mori. He had a Mori. He had the Cypress Mori. He forgot about it. Moon Tiger. Moon Tiger. Moon Tiger. Oh, Moon Tiger. He forgot about the Mori. That's funny. He had it. He had the Mori. Hey, Frankie. Hello. All right, back to the Dredge now. I wonder how is he... Oh, wow, he's tall. That is scary. This the home screen right here. Oh, he's what's his face from Elden Ring. He's the he's Godric the Grafted. A Dung Lullaby, yeah. Drink your water, everyone. Liquids. All right. Let's do it again. Let's ready up. All right, so we're gonna take off the Nightfall build that we had, which was a lot of fun. If you're looking to update this, you need to make sure you have a PC build of it. If it's a PC version, you can you should be able to access beta branches through Steam, different versions of this game. The beta branch is live, the most up-to-date PTB beta branch, which is the 6.0.0, 6.0.0, not 0 and 0. All right. Let's use this right here. All right. Decrease teleport cooldown by 2.5 seconds during Nightfall. Not bad. Well, not in Nightfall. Increases Killer Instinct. Reveals the aura of survivors for 6 seconds when they lock a locker. Not bad. Add 1 additional power token for teleporting. Increases the... let's try one of these right here. Survivors are afflicted with the exposed status effect for the last 12 seconds of Nightfall. So at the very last few moments of the Nightfall status effect that will build up, we will have been able to tag them with an exposure status effect. Let's see if that has... Not that we were going after people often in the Nightfall or got any opportunities. I'm not sure, but we'll see. It's iridescent. It's supposed to be good. Supposed. Double down on the iridescent add-ons. I was thinking about that, but the second one seems kind of useless. Exiting a locker during Nightfall blocks all vaults, so it's like you get in a locker during that Nightfall passive, and then like vault locations in just 16 meters. It doesn't seem like that. It just doesn't seem like an iridescent level add-on to me. See, now this one I was reading, the Mortar and Pestle one seems like it could be useful. The dredge will emerge from its remnant facing the same direction as when teleport is activated, instead of the direction facing when the remnant has placed it. So when you're placing the teleport, when you're placing it down, if like you look at the survivor and start your power, when you revert to that power, you'll still be in that same camera angle. Not any further camera angles that you change from that point don't get picked up. This one could be interesting because then you could point yourself towards the survivor during your revert. I'm going to try this out. I'm just going to try it out because I want to see how this works. I want to see if you can point yourself during the survivor, like while you're on a loop, okay? So you're looping the survivor, you put your clone, you move away from the clone, but you stay looking at the survivor, like from every different angle of it, you're still looking at the survivor. So when you revert back to it, you can just swing right away. You can just, you put the clone between you and the survivor so that no matter when you revert, you're instantly looking at them and you can just go right into a swing. I think that would be, I think this could be good. If it works like that. I'm not sure if it's going to be janky or not. Dredge's lore shows Otto Stamper, you think was dreaming in his vegetative state before being taken by the entity? It's a good question. They really do they want to make it seem that the Dredge is just a, like not a single person. It's just like a combination creature. Is just like the actual, like similar how the entity works on a not like a cosmic level. I can't even say cosmic, like a just like on a god-like level, like a scale that's more above human. Past human, and he's closer to the entity's power and workings and stuff, since he seems to directly feed off of the terribleness that this town's terrible secrets, but not as powerful as the entity, since this is just something born from a singular town. So it's like, the thoughts and the terror of like a few hundreds or thousands of people compared to the entity is apparently like terrorizing the entirety of like the multiverse. So it's like still like a thought-like creature, not like an actual form of a creature. I feel sorry for Dwight. Even lockers are not safe now. Yeah, I think it's great that his power works on lockers the way they do, because it gives lockers just that extra. I think it gives them more of a use. I was talking about getting rid of lockers because like only 2 killers need them. But this feels better. Feels good to have someone be able to teleport to them like wormhole tunnels. But then it's like with his power, it makes the Demigorgon teleport feel just useless, like shitty in comparison. Like it makes the Demigorgon power feel bad. Because you have to place down portals. You have to place down portals where you have to walk over and place them down, and then you can only teleport between 2 connected realms from the entrance of one of those realms, where I can just teleport from anywhere to a locker, and there's lockers everywhere on the map. There's just lockers everywhere. New most like stream/vid. Oh no, really? How about that? Where are we at right now? Oh my goodness, we have over, holy crap, we've had, oh my god, thank you guys. Wow, we've had almost 3,000 people, 3,000 views today, and an average of 100 concurrent viewers with almost 50 likes on the video. I appreciate that. Thank you everyone individually. I'll stop by here in chat, all the new subscribers, everything for the new content. I love to see all the Dead by Daylight enthusiasm here on YouTube. As we stream primarily here on YouTube. We stream Dead by Daylight as well primarily. We do our Dead by Daylight highlights, and we love the stream. We have our normal days. We have our Scoops Ahoy Steve Saturday. We have our No Mither Mondays. All these things. Would love to have you join us on any of these other days, of course. We'll be playing on the PTB a lot right now. As long as the PTB is going to be out, we will be playing on the PTB. That's all I got to say right off the bat. That's the most important thing. I think this might be the weakest. Now, if we're talking about perks right now, I think this is the weakest perk of them. Do levels on characters transfer to live servers? No. Everything you do on the PTB and everything you do on the PTB, nothing transfers over to the live server. But there is a certain point on the live servers, like when there's an upcoming PTB, it will take like a picture, like a snapshot, and freeze your progress where a certain update is, where a certain stable branch, a certain stable version of Dead by Daylight is. They will then transfer that to the PTB, and then that's where you'll start on the PTB. So again, nothing is connected between them. There's no like live direct connection between the PTB and live servers. You get no cross progression. Obviously, we got to put our Neocrow up there. Where's our Dwight doll? Our Dwight Crow. Let's get him in there. I think we have one more. Don't we have a... Is there another Survivor charm? I might be missing that charm. Yeah, it looks like I'm missing the charm. Yeah, I thought there was a bill... I might be just going crazy. We'll just put a pineapple on. Pineapple, why not? Alright, so like last time, mine's right there. Lionheart, what do you think about Evil Dead? I enjoy it. Evil Dead is one of my favorite horror movie franchises. And also when it became like with the Army of the Dead, one of my favorite movies, even though that's more like a horror action comedy, but very heavy leaning on the comedy. But I really do enjoy Evil Dead. And then there's a new Evil Dead game out right now. It's just, unfortunately, I'm playing so many games and so much going on, I haven't had the time to properly even think about sinking some time into that game. But I would love to bring it. I would love to get some videos out on the Evil Dead game. It does look fun. It looks nice. And yeah, at some point. But right now, we're just going to focus on we're on the Dead by Daylight PTB right now. Especially with the new killer and how awesome I think it is. I think this, I'm still trying to figure out. So usually like you immediately think of the strength of the killer based off if they have anti-loop or like how well they do at pallets or loop locations. I think the skill ceiling on this particular killer is going to be it's going to be just off this planet. It's going to be so high up there. People are going to unlock like ways to put his clone, the after image thing back and be able to revert back to it in such clever ways and counter loops in such smart and devious ways that I think he's going to have I don't want to, like, again, I don't want to put him on a tier list immediately either, but I think he's going to be, at the very least, he's at B. And I say at the very least, like, at a B and probably low A's because he has a teleport that he can use from anywhere. A teleport that he can just, like Freddy, like why Freddy is slightly elevated by that is because he can just activate his power and go anywhere on the map. He can just go, or just about anywhere on the map, in extreme distances on the map. I was going back and forth between generators and hooks, multiple hooks. I was going back and forth in just moments, just instantly with his power, with the gloaming going through and all that stuff. And I think he can be further elevated depending on how well his husk performs around the gloaming ability. Gloaming, I think that's gloaming, right? The gloaming. So depending on how people can work with this remnant, is going to be where the what separates good dredges from bad dredges is how much they teleport, how well they know the maps and use that teleport, and then using the remnant power at certain loops to just shut them down completely and make them unsafe. Which may like kind of force kind of what the artist did is like a shift W meta where you don't want to loop loops, if that makes any sense. Like you start the loop and then you run away from that loop, you know? Like you don't just try to stay at the loop and try to out mind game the killer, because you can't out mind game that like something that's been shut down completely, if that's making any sense. Where like if you put an artist crow down or you put something down at the loop that can kill the survivor, the survivor is incentivized to run away from that loop, right? So new survivor. I think I saw you playing Evil Dead now that I think of it, or maybe someone else. Yeah, no, I haven't played Evil Dead yet, unfortunately. I've seen a lot of separate people playing it. It has it is looking kind of interesting. Having the spirit or the demonic force the deadite force that you're possessing, and having kind of like you're spawning an army to deal with people. You're not just like one killer trying to face an entire team, or just one big guy facing 4 people. You're a horde of things constantly. And got it. This is just so heat. Oh yeah, look at that gorgeous face. Isn't that a face? Is that a face a mother could love even? I think he ate his mother's face. There's like a rib bone coming out of his face. Okay, we're gonna turn you away. You go look over there. You look away from us now. Not the horse. Yeah, I love that there's just like some corpses, just some sacks of meat that just like that happened to get dropped out here and there. I wonder if Hysteria would be probably pretty good because you're trying to keep people in a injured state. Could run Franklin's. Yeah, I'm gonna take off Septic Touch here and run Franklin's. Deal with these flashlights and these med kits. So we want to smack them right out of the hand. Coming out of the darkness, yeah. The passive animations of the Dredge are probably some of the best, if not the best, passive animations in the game because of the dozens of little things that are happening. All the little parts that are being articulated in the animation are just, I mean, they, as always, Dead by Daylight making things look real good. They've done it again. They've made something look terrifying, grotesque, and fascinating, beautiful. They've done all these things. That's a face I can love. Think Fetus from Silent Hills, yeah. When you selected him, looks so good. Yeah, the selection animation also is pretty cool when he first loads in and he kind of like forms himself. Like so everyone pay attention right here too. When he loads in, when we load into the game, there's a load in animation for the Dredge as well. So keep this. Look at this. Just yeah, and there I am. And there I am. And there I am. All right, so we're gonna want to teleport. Okay, we can't teleport immediately. That's interesting. Lethal Pursuer would be very helpful with that then. Go see if we can find anybody right off the bat. Don't hear anybody in the house. Oh, we hear that one over there. But we see this person right here. I'll get that swing right there. They did get a fast follow. See where they go. Alright, so we'll go in front of them here. Nice, okay, so we just listened through the wall. Sorry I had to stop talking there. I had to listen for the injured noises there. We got indetectable. We're going to try to push them off here. Okay. They're just going to finish that under my nose. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't have pop. I don't have jolt. I got nothing for it. I can maybe get a free hit depending on how greedy they are. Yeah, and even then. Alright, so we're gonna... Nice, okay, so it does work like that. Depending on how you look at them, is how the survivors are going to be looked at when you... Nice, okay, she took a really long thing. Alright, so the teleport... So the way I used the teleport there with this brown add-on, the way I was pointing directly changed how I came out of my remnant form. So I was able to look at her while I was, or look properly at her. Alright, we know they're over there. We see the person running still. I lost them so hard right there. That was hilarious. Alright, so we just used, whatchamacallit, Franklin's to drop her flashlight. Let's hit this. We don't really need a care. We don't care about the jet defense. Let's go back over to this hook. Let's see if we can catch him off guard right here. It's like Demigorgon. It's very just... Nice. It's extremely like the Demigorgon. Let's watch out for Dead Hard here. No Dead Hard. Darkness is activated right now, so everyone can't see me. Like, I can see them from a distance, but they can't see me, if that makes any sense. That's why everything's like has this like white glow to it. Yeah. We heard her right here. Nice. Now she just doesn't get away. Nice, okay. That's not a safe loop. You either have to hit me with the pallet or you're getting hit yourself kind of thing. Alright, I saw them run away here too. I was about to say, you do not want to be healing here. Alright, we'll get her. Go for the Nancy now. Don't want to go after the same person over and over again. Is there a locker up there? There is. I can go over that quicker? Okay. Okay, now see that. I don't have to even vault. It's like I can nurse blink in front of people when the vault is close enough. I can literally... Okay, watch out for the dead heart here. Nice, okay. Couldn't stop it. She was still close enough to it. Nicely done. You can get in front of people with that. That's crazy. I messed up my my movement there. I could have had her if I was looking the right way. All right. Yeah, if I looked the right way with the add-on, I could have got her. So that's how I can teleport back. I just swung and missed. So you gotta. Okay, so with a little practice, oh, the remnant swapping is gonna just destroy loops. I swear, remnant swapping is gonna be something you gotta get real good at. Breaking pallets is I don't think even that important as the grudge here. All right, we know this is already down over here too. Get her right there. She's going into a corner? No, this is Killer Shack? I can't tell. No, this is the corner. What am I doing? Alright. I forgot about that perk! I forgot about the perk! Oh, wow, that works so good! So I injured her in the next time in 16 seconds. Remember, within 16 seconds, that's a very long time in shape. The next time you fast vault a pallet, and oh wow, it breaks itself. That was so good. I missed my attack. Oh, I could have moried her. Oh wow. Now I'm just across the map here. Nice, okay, let's go after her. I don't think I've gone after her yet. Wow. Wow, I can't believe that works like that. That's gonna be, I think, the best perk in the... That's okay, just go around the corner there. Not that safe a pallet for her all the same. Darkness is off right now, so remember, exposure at the last 16 seconds. We haven't used that, our iridescent add-on yet, but we do have this ability to... Was that Tinker's as well? Yeah, it was. Why can I teleport quicker sometimes and then not? Alright, so now people are exposed right now. She's exposed. She lost the exposure at the last second. The darkness ran out at the last second. Now she's got balanced. Yeah, that's super unsafe pallet. And then right there, too, look at the pallet just breaks. Even if I messed up, you just go right through. Can I not see? Okay, so it looks like it makes exit gates disappear. Okay, I see them over here. Can I stop them before this? No. I do like the exit gates though. Oh, she left. I'm gonna force her out. All right, so if I want to teleport, like, say, up there... There's the save. She got her out. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Yeah, she just gets out. Nicely done. I wanted to more you. No, let me more you. Let me more you. Goodbye. Yeah, you definitely still can't just ignore gen defense. Gen defense is still crucial. Without any gen defense, you're still in trouble there. I could have ended a lot of those chases shorter. Camp the last hook, any of these things. But yeah, dead hard, still dead hards, of course. Very interesting. Very nice. All right, that was a good game. Those were a little more seasoned Survivor 2, it seemed. They were good on the dead hards. They had clean dead hards. They weren't easily getting mind game there. They seemed like they had it's so weird for me to have that killer option up here. This new UI right here is very strange. It's not bad. I like it. It's just strange to get used to. All right, let's try. The Survivor games have been instant. Waiting for killer games has taken a while. Quick question. How did you get the killer? I have access to the killer from the PTB right now. On Steam, you can access a beta branch that allows you to play on the public test build and play the chapter early for free. Just got the new update. It's so cool. I'm going to try it out. Hell yeah. Spelunky Adventures. There goes the Mori. I know. I'm a fool. I can't believe I wasn't paying attention I wasn't tracking hooks there and just completely bypassed that. I can't believe I did that. I could have moried her and gotten a glorious looking Mori. But no. Pair the insta downfall with the other iridescent. Yeah, that would be nice to have the extra time for the nightfall. Seeing people like their auras starting or ending on nightfall, like there's different things I think would work really well. Where's the last one here? Residual manifestation. Cool. Gotta try the update? Heck yeah. Tell me how it is. Or tell me how you like it after you get your hands on it. It's one thing to see it. I can tell you it's a completely other thing to try the Dredge out and use teleport. Even though he has things that are very similar to other killer, he plays and feels like no other killer. Like right off the bat. Usually there's like some sort of kind of mouse play you use or the way you'd move him, and like it feels he is extremely unique so far on like he's unique. Like there are very unique killers and play styles. Like Nurse has unique, like a lot of people are unique. He's already his own. He's on his own island right now. $269 subscribers. Nice. Thanks for pointing that out. Nice. It's actually just yeah. Mori. Yeah, so it's the perk that, good looking back in chat, so there wasn't a perk that made my mouse one destroy the palette. It was a perk that after I had a basic attack or I did any damage, after injuring a survivor by any means necessary, the next 16 seconds, any survivors that do a fast vault action in your terror radius will break whatever they're vaulting on. So if you're chasing someone in a pallet, near a pallet, and they decide to drop the pallet and vault it, after you hit them, they will instant break it, like a Spirit Fury proc almost. It helped me down 2 survivors, or it helped me down in 2 separate chases. It caught the survivor completely off guard. It caught me off guard. I was caught off guard by the perk activation. I was like, oh no, I messed up the chase, I messed up the hit. And then just bam, instantly able to whatchamacallit, instantly able to just go right through. That with Unrelenting would be great. Just swing at every pallet. You can just do a full, like, aggro chase build. That'd be awesome. Or, like, something with, you could do it with the Huntress really well. I bet the Huntress would play with that really well. Or the Blight would do very well with that, as, because the person vaulting it would break the pallet. You could just go right through. I think that perk is going to be, has a potential to be a very meta killer perk. Where is that? I've also blocked the locker, so as a survivor, you have a little bit of counterplay. So I locked him into that locker for a little bit longer than he normally would be. Looks like one of them wants a chase, all right. Let's go use our other perk. Let's go get our guaranteed flashlight here. Truthfully, I think the play as a survivor is just lock every locker you come across. Just every time you pass by a locker, latch it. Put a latch on it. Damn it. We're trying to move the... There we go. We're rummaging. So it's like a pillage or plunders. Alright, he's on the teleport. Let's go. Yeah, and then I have that other perk, so I have all three of our perks on right now. Oh. This is the darkness. Being able to teleport the way he does, like being able to teleport in front of people, like depending on the loop, so you're gonna like want to herd people. I think immediately right off the bat we can think about, you're gonna absolutely want to herd people towards different different locations. So buildings are going to be nice because it's going to be like, oh well, there's 4 lockers in that building, I can choose one of these 4 to teleport in front of you with. See, this is a good map. Again, look at this darkness. Look how little information I have here, and no terror radius either. No terror radius on him. He can walk right up to me. This is a huge passive. This is an actually useful passive, if I do say so myself. Oh well, Keith didn't want any. It just sounds like injured survivors all around you, which is also unnerving, because it's like, is there someone around me I need a heal? Nope, just the cries of pain and suffering and fear and it just gets louder and louder too. It just crescendos over the entirety of the nightfall sound. It just gets brutal by the end of it. We're gonna break this totem because this will give us extra repair speed with her other perk here. Break a totem, get generator repair speed. It's weird. Barbecue is gonna be great with him, being able to see people and then just teleport across the map wherever you want to go, right on top of them. No problem. I swear they made boons and then they made a bunch of perks that make you break totems because they're like, hey, anti-boon. Don't boon too much. Oh, well, shittin'. I don't make this vault here. Oh, we actually whipped right there. Now he just gets me through that. I can't do anything. I see how he's trying to teleport in front of me there. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, now when he tries to use his form here, we gotta run away. And now we just run away. Kind of gives us like a janky infinite here. I don't get a good vault point though. Just respected that for no reason. Alright, just keep going. He gets me there. He was too close. Too much bloodlust. Oh, yeah, he didn't break this door. I didn't think so. He did now, which was smart. I was rotating this loop the wrong way. If I could have figured out a way, I would have loved to have gotten to a counter rotation, like not rotate this loop this way, and go through the window on this end instead of through at the back, which I should have done when I came through. Oops, I'm just missing skill checks trying to talk here. I should have reversed the rotation of that loop by going inside after passing, getting so much distance from that car, from the car juke right there. That's what I should have done. But it's okay, that's neither here nor there. We bought a lot of time. We actually bought two generators worth of time, or was it just a singular generator? Palette, the like button, and vault the subscribe button. Boom shakalaka. Hey, and that's pretty clever. I don't think I've seen that one before. I like that. I like that. Freaking Weasel, that was pretty good. Oh, that, yep. Totally not terrifying to just have the world just getting engulfed in darkness immediately after getting pulled off the hook. Not terrifying. Not scary. I'm waiting for him to just like pop up behind us still. We're not really near lockers, but he can still just walk up to us. I think I just saw it. I think that's his head over there. Because you can kind of see... I think one of the great add-ons, one of the good add-ons, is just going to be increase the nightfall duration by that 20 seconds. It's awesome. Like, it even... Look at the peripherals, actually. I just realized it closes in the peripherals, so your corners are already locked in. Your sides are brought in a little bit, too. Just ever so slightly. They're diminished, so your entire field of vision is actually fairly reduced here. I think I just saw the white on the white glow of the ethereal. Yep, there it is. He sees me. There's no way I can get into an angle for this. No, he's just looking up. All right, so you gotta like, you gotta aim at like the mouth slit or whatever the heck you would call it. All right, so you can see his teleport. That is a little bit telegraphed there, so you gotta be a little sneaky with it as the killer. You probably want to break line of sight before trying to use your teleport like that. See if he fakes it here. He did not. Nice hit, nice hit. Smart to double back right there. We know the pallet's gone, so we gotta be careful. You think he teleports in front of us? I know you can teleport and then get in front of... I think you can get in front of people, like hide in the locker. So that's what that looks like. That actually just scared the shit out of me. So you can move between the locker as the grunt. Okay, so that's another mind case. That's a new game you can do. You can hide in the locker. You don't need to exit the locker immediately when you get in as the Dredge there. Holy crap. I went to go lock it so he couldn't teleport to it and he just grabs me. Holy shit. Did not expect him to be right in the one that I was going to lock there, I'll tell you what. Did not see that coming. Gotta be careful here. I'm trying to look at the where he is so I can, yeah, use boom circle healing here. It's almost like better to be out in the open with her here. That was just heal. Just gotta heal. All right. Still super spooky. All right. It sounds like there's injured survivors like all around me. Like it's so freaky. And I messed that up big time. It looked like he used the locker and teleported closer. We just didn't hear. I don't think you can hear him teleport while Nightfall's active. Oh, you don't want to go in there. Alright, good. It's not the best. Let's see if we can make this work. That door was locked, actually. He's gonna go into this one right here. Where are you? Come on, sneaky boy. I know where you are. Tell me he's in. Oh no, he's chasing someone else. I thought he was in that locker. I'm pointing out he's chasing, so I can see the obsession markers moving right now. Yeah, it's really helpful to find people with the perk that allows us to follow other people's scratch marks here. All right, drink your liquids, everyone. We almost hit our 4-hour mark too. We're just about to finish up our... We'll probably call it after this game then. After this game, we shall wrap up our stream for the day, our first PTB stream. Yeah, and then we're gonna come back later. We're gonna come back later with another stream. But we gotta take a lunch break. And a family break. Alright, this person did bring a mori. Let's get moried. As our last thing, let's get moried. Let's do it, people. Let's go save this fool. Go lock some lockers. Just grabs me out of another one. Alright, Mr. Nightfall. Mr. Dredge. I want you to mori me. Mori me for all these fine people. Oh, am I blinded? So I can't see her while I'm in Nightfall either? I don't see an aura, I don't think. Let's go towards here. Mori me. Get the kill, mori me. Yes. And look at he can mori you while in Nightfall, so he has Now that's interesting. Oh wow. He can mori you. The new killer is the one from the leech, yes. Yes it is. That's cool. He can mori while he's in his, like, whatchamacallit form, his Spectre form. I love that mori so much. Why didn't you mori me? It was a green mori. Only one person gets the mori. Oh, look at this bug. I can't continue right here. That's weird. There was no continue button because of the, I pressed spectate, but it locked it in there. Alright, let's get into our end stream screen right here real quick. Alright, everyone. We are wrapping up this massive and amazing PTB stream we just had right here. There's just an insane amount of people sitting in here. I normally don't have this as large as a crowd, so I appreciate all you guys being here and checking out this new content. Listen to little old me talk about it all. I would like to be back with some more PTB content later today, so I hope to see you there. Look for the notification on the stream. We are here on YouTube. We stream exclusively here. We'll be playing some more Dead by Daylight. The PTB should be out for the next week or so, about 7 days. Expect to see 7 days of PTB content. We want to explore a lot of different builds. We're going to explore a lot of different build paths with different perk combos. We're going to practice the power of the Dredge. And we're going to try some of the new perk combos on the survivors as well with everything going on. But yeah, massive. Yeah, Chase, yeah, exactly. 30 subs, 60 likes. It just was an incredible stream today. The Dead by Daylight community is strong and is very, very strong on YouTube. Again, thank you for all the support, guys. We're going to just be talking it out here for the last few minutes before we completely sign off. I just want to say a few final remarks. One being, I love the new killer. I love the new chapter. The most recent killer I felt this way about was Nemesis. The last time I had this much enthusiasm for new content and how it performed live and how it played, how it felt, how it looked, all of that together. Very enthusiastic about it. And then on top, it seems like the community is rallying behind it. I know there was a lot of negative feelings going into to an original killer again when we were hoping for some big license that we're all familiar with. But we didn't get it, but we still got good content. We got good content so far. First impressions have left me very happy. And I hope every further impression just continues. I hope they don't mess around with too many things right away. I can't wait to see what people discover about the new killer in the new maps and just everything. I would love to just explore the new maps. I might try to get some customs done later with some other people who can gain access to the PTB. But until then, everyone, thank you for coming. Last question to answer here before I sign off. I see, how do you get the new killer? You can get access to the PTB through Steam on the beta branches. So you go to Steam, go to your properties on Dead by Daylight. You should see a beta tab. It should be like, which betas are available. You look at it, it will be like, there will be only one ever available when they're live. And if you have access to Steam, you can get access to the PTB. You download it, and we're playing it, or we were playing it for the last few hours here. Again, we're jumping off now. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you, Pete. Let's go down the names here. Let's do a roll call. Pete, Chase, Dr. Venom. Let's go. My name is Domtron. I like that. Furburrows. Vernal Twin. If I miss any names here, I'm sorry. There's just so many people here. Kitty and Balls. Aesthetically, Simon. Swissori, Simon again. I'm saying the same names. Neil Sun. Karina Van. Kodak. Everyone, thank you. Undying Lullaby. Let's see, we keep going further and further back, and there's so many people. Clowny, Igor, Nor. Thank you, everyone. Ozzy, thank you. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace out. Deuces.